Oh, I found another race that might be possible.
We're discussing races?
In case, you guys want to play another campaign where you guys are all really weird races instead of, like, the normal mundane ones.
What about this one?
I believe you can probably not be
a Drider.
You could not be a Drider, no. You could be a Drow, but I wouldn't let you be a Drider.
What's a Drow?
Drow are the Dark Elves.
Also, what's a Drider?
From the Underdark.
Is this a sighted person?
Yeah, you're an elf from the Underdark. It's actually a sub elf in the player's handbook. You can actually look under elf, and one of them will be Dark Elves, or in parentheses, Drow. It's what Drist is.
Yeah.
I mean, I just looked up spider persons, and that's what came up.
Yeah, that's a Drider. That's a monster in D&D. They live in the Underdark. They're real scary.
As far as I knew from, as I researched elves, they're kind of looked down upon from every other elf. So because they're kind of because the person they're kind of following is a little bit evil. So
they're evil alignments, yeah. Usually,
yeah, they tend to have evil alignments. That doesn't mean they're evil. It's why Drist is a novel character. It's when they did the Dragonlance series and they did Faerun and they did the entire book, like novels about Faerun. Drist was the main character and he was a Drow who broke out of the mold. He's this really kick-ass ranger.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, he's like this, it's like one of those staples most D&D players know. It's like, oh yeah, Endrist. We're talking about, if you're in Faerun and you're talking about heroes, it's like so-and-so Endrist. Because Drist is awesome. Alright.
Can we get never mind.
Oh, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, can we get away with playing a xenomorph in that game or not?
No xenomorphs.
Damn.
Nor are you allowed to play actually characters.
Can we actually talk about? Can we actually? Sorry.
Goblins are adorable.
The Creans are cool.
Oh, that's cool.
Nice.
Bugs.
Yeah, they're also a playable race. But now that everybody's here, the time has come.
Yay!
Yes.
Yay! Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and switch the music. Actually, we'll leave the music on just for a little longer, and then I'll switch to our actual dungeon music. But last we left off our intrepid adventurers. They had traveled into Harold's tomb. At first, they were more apprehensive about the situation, having never done something like this before. This is a first for a lot of them, diving into dungeons and exploring the catacombs of someone else's tomb. It's very new for them, for our party of adventurers. But other things have been happening. Strife struck between heroes, between friends, between enemies. They're not sure how to proceed, but they've reached an accord and have decided that, for now, they're allies, at best. As the adventure continues, will that change? We don't know. But pressure has been applied to one of our heroes. A clock is counting down. And we left them off sitting inside what became the death chambers for a dwarven character. They don't know anything about him, and they don't seem to find his armor. But just moments ago, something sparkly caught our sneaky rogue's eye, and there's something glittering in the pool of water just beneath their feet. And that's where we'll start.
Yeah, it's cool.
I remember that everybody saw it except me and Phil, because Phil wasn't in the room.
Noemi, Vero, and Callie saw it. The other three didn't.
Yeah.
I guess Callie just go pick it up. She's like, fuck it. Let's move over.
Okay, cool. Callie, you're gonna go pick it up? Alright.
She don't give a shit. Gotta remember
Cool.
she's in a bad mood.
As far as I can tell, everybody's in a bad mood.
Yeah.
But that being said, let me go ahead and let you see the items description. Sorry, I gotta add it to your journal. Okay, it's now in your journal.
Okay.
You can read it if you want. It's up to you, but that's what you found.
She'll look it over, and she'll be like, I don't know how exactly she'll word it. Gotta remember she's grumpy.
Yeah.
Okay, she'll kind of show it to the group. Go, should a pearl be this shiny? And just so you guys know, the players, what the I guess the little entry says is, despite removing it from the water, the pearl still shimmers as though light is bending around it or perhaps into it. Yeah. Should be like, should this be this shiny?
Noemi crosses her legs.
Shiny.
Noemi crosses her legs as she sits on one of the tree branches, and then just goes, "Let me see it."
Well, probably effortlessly because she's so fucking tall. Just hand it over to Noemi.
Yeah. No, I mean,
That's
it's a
ours.
pearl. It's really shiny. It's a beautiful pearl. Like, it's perfectly round, which is really rare for those to occur in nature. It's perfectly round, and it's almost like the pearl itself looks like it's slick, like it's still immersed in water. It's interesting, the way the light seems to shimmer around the pearl. You have no
Yeah.
idea what it is.
Noemi kind of wants to keep it, but at the same time, not because like she's being greedy or anything, but because it's something that just caught her eye.
So anyway,
Those-
check it for magic.
Yeah, so she's gonna show it to whoever comes to see it next.
I think since Will saw it, he would like go around and yeah, I'm interested. May I see it? So he can probably
There you go.
make an Arcana check, or
Yeah, go ahead and make an Arcana check.
all right. I think my Arcana was like 3.
It should be on your skill sheet.
Yeah, I know.
3 sounds right.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Actually, wait, I had to make a note of all of your skills. I have a cheat sheet. Yeah, your Arcana's 3. Okay, it's magical. You don't know what it
Nice.
does, but it's magical. You think you may have to spend some time like studying the arcane nature of this before you could figure out what it does. But it is magical.
I see. He's probably going to like chat with her team saying this is actually magical. I think we need a little bit more time. And do you want it back, Callie?
I don't care. Whoever. I don't know shit about arcane anything. So. Because the GM couldn't find a better mini. You can keep it and you can look at it whenever. I don't care. Or Noemi can have it. She seemed to like it.
He's got a glorious beard.
Let's see. I have a 1 for Arcana, so I can't. I could
Oh.
try.
Truthfully, talking out of character, I don't really think it matters. It's just that that's Callie's response to anything magical. She's like, I have no idea. So, really, I don't think it matters. You just have to attune to it. But,
One might think, yeah, it needs attunement. It does require attunement. It is a magical item, but it appears to require a certain kind of attunement. Someone with a certain kind of abilities has to attune to this item. Because Callie, when you were holding it, it was shiny. Noemi, when you were holding it, it was shiny. Vera, when you're holding it, it's much shinier.
so magic.
You
Magic
keep
people.
it.
So yeah, Vera, just keep it.
Oh, nature magic?
I don't know. Have you handed it to anybody else?
No?
Throw it
hold
to
mine
Rose.
out.
Okay.
Yeah,
You
I
hand
hold
it to
mine
Rose.
out for-
It is just as shiny as it was when Vera was holding it. It is not, but it is still shinier than when Noemi and Kali are holding it.
So yeah,
The last one is. The last one is.
Well, that's it. That's it. Nobody else needs to hold Everybody who is anybody already hold the bell. Let me hold it. So it's the whole party holding the bell.
Okay, alright, so Robbie, you take it. It's shiny. It's equally shiny.
Nice. Okay, well, we can move on. That's
We're gonna
it.
keep it.
Try to figure out if there's something about it. As much as it's just shiny, it looks like.
You just have to study it longer, truthfully.
Yes, one would think it would require attunement.
Probably another short rest.
Yep.
Somebody attune.
Well, do we have time? Do you think we have time? Can
No.
we take
You guys, you guys
Kali's
have
gonna-
been here. You guys have been in the dungeon for about almost 5 hours, and you've taken 2 short rests.
And your fighter's going insane.
Your fighter's ready to punch somebody.
Something.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. If Sarabi hasn't.
Why don't you keep it in your bag, and when we have to rest later, then we can attune to it then.
All right,
So who's holding on to it?
I'd like to.
Okay, cool. If Rose is holding on to it, then I'm gonna go ahead and add it to your.
Well, I was about to add it to my inventory.
Yeah, perfect. You can add it to your inventory, and it's also going to be in your journal, so now you can view it too. I removed it from Kali, so whoever has it in their inventory, so you guys can read the description. When you attune to it, yeah, it'll be in your journal. It should say Pearl.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very nuts. I'm fine with this.
Okay,
Is it water potable?
Is the water what?
Audible.
What's the English word?
No.
Potable.
Yeah, potable. You're right. You don't. I don't know. Do you drink it?
Is it drinkable?
No, I would rather use Viro's knife first.
Before drinking
Someone's
this.
got this crazy, has this crazy ability that says purify food and drink.
Yeah.
Although,
Yeah, that's why.
you guys have water skins. It's not like you have a lack of water.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, but maybe we need to take a bath. You don't know.
But you don't need to drink it if you're taking a bath.
Well, you got the same water. Help the environment, you know.
Yeah,
Callie just stuck her arm in it. So
Well, as far
There's also a corpse like laying right next to it, so I mean.
Yeah.
Well, but he isn't taking a bath, so it's
Yeah,
fine.
but the tree's fine. So you got mixed messages.
Maybe it's an evil tree.
Maybe it is.
Oh, well, then no one shouldn't
Tree
be sitting in it.
Quick, everybody, roll a encounter. Just you wait. Just I'm gonna throw trees at you guys. You guys will be so mad.
Yeah, the fucking Lord of the Rings trees.
Oh
Okay, so
I was expecting like Beth to go, no, I was serious.
not yet. You guys aren't high enough level for tree ends.
I think Will is just going. Let's go. Time's wasting.
That's it.
I think he's kind of noticing that a couple of people are getting restless.
So where do you guys want to go?
Yeah, are we done?
Naomi hops out the tree.
Yeah. I think we should go south
He'll
because
just phase through a wall.
Yeah, good idea. Don't touch me!
We're all phasing.
Get away from me!
I'm not anywhere near you.
Okay.
I'm not touching you!
Quit being dicks to each other, guys.
Wait. There's 2 ways to go.
Yes, there are.
Tail.
Don't you know? You never split the party. No, wait.
Well, I did.
Okay, let's be serious here. We are in a tomb. We are about to die. Let's be serious.
There they go.
Split the party.
you're not splitting the party.
So which way are we moving, guys? Okay.
Are you serious right now? Can you please let us be?
As you guys start approaching down this walkway, 1 second. Sorry, my reveal areas is being
Oh,
weird.
God.
Oh.
Sorry. Don't. Oh my.
One fear.
It's like a Ubisoft glitch.
It is. It was a little bit like a new Ubisoft glitch. Just
Oh,
memento
Whoa.
more. I will reveal the area. You just give me a minute. It's gonna take time.
Nice.
Oh, it's a light.
And a carpet.
Okay.
Not
Actually,
interested in
as you guys
separating the
approach-
part.
As you guys approach,
Well,
you
you're gonna
realize that
die if you
there's
go alone.
as you guys
Sorry.
approach, you realize there's something flickering in the corner that's illuminating what appears to be some kind of rug in the middle of the floor. The
Can
rug
we-
is very old. It's clearly threadbare. It's an old moss-eaten rug. It's just laying in the middle of the floor with some kind of wall sconce in the corner that's flickering a dim light. That's what you see.
Can we investigate the area?
Is that just right on the thing, or is it? Never mind.
So do you approach?
Not on it.
What?
Right to the
I
edge of
would
it.
I would stay a little bit back and probably do an investigation.
Well, how can you investigate when you're not like in the room?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you
If you're
have to
gonna-
investigate it.
If you want to investigate, you gotta stand next to the rug. And there's a
Oh,
doorway.
gosh.
There's a doorway south.
And
In the southern-
Around the rock, because last time I put my feet in something, it spit a
Ah.
ice snake.
What I wanted to perhaps perception, because I'm not trusting this rock. I don't know.
So you guys can all perceive the rug. It's not invisible. So you'd have to roll investigation to be able to see if you could tell what it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure. I'll
Hold on a
do
second.
that.
I'll be right back.
Investigation.
What's in this wall?
It's a door.
It's a doorway. It's a locked door.
Oh,
I just saw a rug.
Alright, I'm going
Exact same
to.
thing Rose did. I also got a
What are we
7.
rolling for again?
Investigation for whatever you want to
For
investigate.
the rug.
Yeah.
Rose, it's a rug.
Yes.
It's old.
Where do you find the investigation thing?
In your
The
skill
skill.
list, it'll be in their eye near insight.
Inside. Okay. I see it. 0. So I'm just gonna roll a 20.
does that?
God. That's bad.
17.
13?
Oh, my investigation is actually red eye.
Yeah. I rolled a 13.
You got a
But
13.
I kind of messed up.
Sano got an 11. Sorry, I'm looking for the DC for this check. You guys are in. Hold on. You guys are in room 14. There's something growing on the rug, Noemi. It smells like when you get a little close to investigate it. It smells like tangy, like rot or something like that. It's clearly something growing on the rug. It's almost, you can't tell because the rug's kind of an ugly mustard color anyway, but you think it might be yellow. You don't really know what it is though.
Could I make a nature check?
You
Is-
could make a nature check, yes.
I have like 1 in nature. I mean, it's something.
It is something. You can also, yeah. But you do notice that there's something on the rug.
Okay. I rolled. Oh, I rolled a 20. Awesome.
Oh,
That 20?
Yeah.
Oh shit, you run across this all the time. It used to grow in your forest, actually. It's called yellow mold. It normally grows in dark places, and it's... What was it? What did your dad always say about it? Oh, right, it's poisonous.
Yeah, don't step on the rug.
It's Robbie, lick it.
no.
Yeah,
What the hell?
Shut the fuck
Yeah, don't step on the rug. It's poisonous.
yeah, you remember that if you disturb the mold, it
Don't
ejects a
touch
bunch of
it.
spores, and they're just super toxic.
Don't touch
Okay.
it. Don't touch.
skirt
Don't
around
breathe.
this
Breathe very lightly in here.
But there was something you're trying to remember. You're like standing there. And you're like, wait, guys, don't touch the rug. There was a way to get rid of it. How did you guys get rid of yellow mold? Fire or sunlight. Like, would get rid of yellow mold and just completely incinerate it. It's why you can only, like, find it in, like, caverns and catacombs and tombs and things.
Anybody got a match?
We have
Well, there's that handy-dandy wall sconce
But
next to
there's
you.
a fire right
You
behind
sure
you.
you want to explode?
Wall sconch.
You sure it's not going to explode in our face?
I would
She
say
probably told you her
check
nature
the-
check. She knows what she's talking about.
I would
Wow.
say check the sconce to see if something's like attached to it, just in case this is a trap.
Okay, so investigate this sconch then.
Sure, roll and investigate.
Don't we also have people carrying torches?
You do, yes.
We do. Well, then why don't we just use the torch? It's silly.
Can we check the rock? Maybe we can save.
Oh no, the rug's like destroyed. It's like covered in this yellow
It's
mold.
covered in this mold that's poisonous.
You!
Alright. Who's carrying a torch right now? I
I
forgot.
know Kali had one.
She's not
Um,
carrying
I had
one
one
though
too.
because her shield's a giant beacon of light. So
Right,
no one
right.
else
So it
has
wasn't Kali. Who else had them?
I think I had one. I think
Okay.
because Kara handed it to me when he
nine.
was pissed off.
I have 10.
We had
not
two
like we
torches
can't light
going.
another
so-
one.
It's true. That's true.
We had
Okay.
two torches going, so
Okay,
Do
somebody
people
just
have it.
We
Do you
need to
touch
light
the
the
torch
torch with
to the rug?
torch on it.
light it up.
Alright.
Fire or sunlight. That's gonna get rid of it.
So do you touch the torch to the rug?
Yeah.
Cool. As you do
I'm
that.
gonna move. Wait. Let me
nope,
move.
nope,
You-
nope.
You're
You
right
said
there.
it.
Damn it. Oh, fuck.
This is gonna be bad.
Ah, fuck.
As you light it up, the freaking, it's like kindling. It just immediately catches fire. It's almost like flash paper, like a magic trick, where the whole rug just whoosh, completely inflamed, completely dissolves, and is reduced to ash.
Not everything
it.
is horrible, you
Have
guys.
my eyebrows.
I
Yeah,
don't have.
it was kind of like you guys. It was almost kind of like a magic trick. Naomi's like, "Watch this," and she just like touches the rug, and it just like whoosh.
You would. It's funny.
That's it. That's what happened.
Kind of
Well,
touches
it's
her
pretty safe now, I
eyebrows
guess.
because
Yeah, it is.
it's a little singed.
There's a.
So
That's it.
I'm
There's
going
nothing
to
else in the room.
stand. I'm
There's a
gonna
locked
stand
door.
here and
Okay,
did that do
it's locked,
something
or
or what?
It's locked. It's
Can
a
I
wood.
pick it?
It's a wood door. It's locked. You can kick it if you want, or you pick
No,
it or
can I
pick it.
Pick it.
Pick it. Yes, you can do both. Both
Okay.
are options.
So do I roll for that?
It would be using thieves tools. So you should have. It should be D20
Right. Dexterity.
plus Dex plus your
five.
proficiency modifier.
So 5. Oh, fuck. Dropped it. That's a 15.
Nice.
And that's what the
Yeah, so it should be plus your Dex plus your proficiency modifier.
plus
So-
my dex plus my. So 5. And then my proficiency is 5. So that's.
Well,
25?
your proficiency is 2.
I'm
Your
confused.
Dex should be plus 3.
Oh,
So
okay.
your total proficiency is 5 with thieves tools. So you rolled a 15, so you got a 20.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
easy.
that's a 20 then.
You just this thing only had like 2 pins in there. You just like snap. You're like, haha. It was like a relief because it took you like 10 seconds to get this door open. By comparison to the other evil door that took you forever to try to pick, this one it's like reaffirming your ability to be able to use your damn thieves tools.
See, I told you I could unlock a door.
We never doubted you.
I did.
Kicks the door open.
Still, just
All right, as you
make
do
it a
so,
little bit easier.
you kick the door open. Let me rotate it instead of shrinking it. Not the floor. Okay. You attempt to kick the door open and it doesn't move, and then you realize you have to pull it open. Wait,
Shit.
the hinges don't move that way. Okay, let me go ahead and reveal the next area.
Pill, where are you?
He's behind us.
He's behind us.
Okay, so Robbie, go on ahead.
Un momento, por favor.
Yes,
You
mom.
need to see. Okay.
Small.
Allie, Rose, after you. Pill, you're next to me.
Right across from you, Sarabi, the minute you walk out, you realize that the southernmost wall isn't a wall. It's just a stone doorway. It's got a big metal handle on it.
Here.
Yeah, right where Callie is standing. It's not a wall. It's made of the same stonework, but it has this big metal ring handle on it. It's clearly a door. This is the first stone door you've seen that has a handle, like a definitive stonework door.
But handles on doors are for like knocking.
It's like a ring handle. I mean, it's clearly supposed to be. It's not like a knob. There's no like twisting. You just like the door's just really thick, and you have to just like tug it open. There's no latch.
Should I try?
Alright. Wanna do the honors?
Okay.
I don't know, we will keep moving.
Make a strength check.
Alright, hang on. Plus 5 is 18.
Oh yeah, easy peasy. Oh, not easy peasy. You realize you might have been the only one who might have been able to do this because you have to like brace your feet and you grab this ring and you lean back and you guys hear this grating sound as the door, as two pieces of stone just grind against each other as this door is tugged open. Let me go ahead.
Meanwhile, Noemi's just watching the athletic prowess from the back. Bang.
Sorry, I'm revealing the area.
Where is the shame?
Secret room. Secret room.
She's not
Secret
ashamed.
dresser. Secret
She
dresser.
may be ashamed unless she
God
gets
damn
caught,
it.
and she never gets caught.
Yet. Just wait.
Yet, she hasn't been caught yet.
Come here, doorway. Sorry, I'm
I'm
rotating
actually
the door.
curious about what is in the north, but okay.
There you go. Again, you see another wall sconce. It's lit. It's very dimly lit. This is the first, like the most of the rooms you guys have seen do not have these kind of, like they seem to be some kind of open flame that's just like lit. They're not blue like the other ones, but they're clearly something.
They are marking. What?
But like earlier in the room, we really hadn't seen these at all.
Yeah, these are new.
Yeah.
Room.
So what they appear when we rose, like ignite the fires.
You don't know.
We don't know. We never went down here before she did that.
I know. I'm just thinking.
You're trying to get him chased out of the den.
Here is a door.
Yeah, there's clearly something. Oh, here. Change mask. There's clearly like a doorway here, but there's no door. It's just like a doorway. Like there's like a frame and everything, but there's
Someone
no
stole the
door.
door. God. Door thief.
So if anyone wants to, you have to get closer to investigate in that room because you guys aren't getting very much light in there. There's but here, let me reveal this a
Can
little bit
I
more.
see
'Cause-
through the...
Yeah, we
Through
still
there?
have like 2 torches, and I think at any point I can just give Kali or anybody a bit of light.
She
with
has
my
light on
cantrip.
her shield still, because you gave it
Yeah.
to her last time, right after the spat between Pill and Sarabi.
Oh yeah.
I realized. Sorry, I realized there were other wall sconces. Let me finish revealing for you. So this room is completely lit because there's 2 more wall sconces that seem to be. The room is illuminated. That one doorway is not. There's no light in that room. You just get some light revealed from the doorway.
Can
Do we
we
see-
see through that? Because
Yes, you
of
can.
the dark
You
vision?
can. Yeah, through the dark vision, there's stone shelves. It's like a. Make me an. Just make me a standard int check.
It's a storage room.
Make me a standard int
Standard
check.
what?
There are the
Intelligence.
rooms.
So
Okay.
Oh, okay.
D20 plus your intelligence modifier.
15 plus 2, 16, 17?
Oh, it's a storage room. Like these
That
are just
was
like
right.
stone shelves in this room. There are the stone shelves. It's weird. You may want to get closer and investigate them because there's something. The shelves look almost clean.
Okay, can
Maybe
I go
there is soap.
investigate them then?
Hurry,
I'm
we
going
need-
in!
We need it. Get the soap.
It's so-
As you go in, there are just a series of stone shelves.
It's empty.
There are nothing on them. Let me know if you want to investigate one of them.
I would like to investigate, yes.
Roll a d20. Give me your investigation check. Pale, do you really walk all the way over there?
Maybe. Maybe not.
Okay. Alright. Stop what you're doing. Pill, don't move. No. Move yourself back.
Where, here?
Nope.
Oh, fuck.
You went a little too far.
Oh, no. Roll a 15.
Did
I rolled
you?
a 15.
Okay, perfect. We'll get to you in a second. Did you really stop here?
No.
No. Okay. Move yourself somewhere else then.
Uh-oh.
No. Did you walk around the corner? That's what I'm asking.
Like, I walked.
Did you go past Callie?
Yeah, did you go past Callie?
Like, I went here.
Okay, because you had to walk around the corner. The minute you step past Callie, something terrible happens and we'll get to it.
Oh, no!
But
Phil, this is
I
why
stood
you
at
have
the
to
corner for a
check
reason.
the room.
But first, Noemi, you went into the storm to investigate. You rolled really well. The shelves are dustless. It is as if someone has been cleaning them constantly, as though something seems to have been removing organic matter. Because the doors are almost always wood, right? I mean, like they're wooden doors, but the doorway's completely gone. It's as if something has completely dissolved the door. The wood door. And then you hear Pill let out a high-pitched scream. Everybody roll initiative.
Please not the Jellicoe. Please not the Jellicoe. Please not the Jellicoe. Please
Say
no.
roll initiative.
No, please not the
Everybody
Jellicoe.
roll initiative.
I'm running from here so fast.
Nice!
Run! Run for your life!
Okay, I actually got a good roll this time.
I got 17.
I rolled a 17.
Hey.
Alright, cool. Just 1 second. I'm gonna go through and I'll do your initiative orders. I just have to get to the gelatinous cube. Alright, let me roll for my jelly.
God
This
damn it,
is
that
all
thing is
Poison's
terrifying.
fault. With her
It's like
constant
one of-
obsession of being a gelatinous cube. You put
Yep,
it in
they're
my brain.
invisible.
That's one of the scariest monsters in the book. I have no idea.
You guys got punished.
God damn it.
Dad, after the battle, can you like re-describe this room to me? Because I will forget.
Sure.
Okay, cool.
Fuck. I'm using Hunter Mag in this thing. Fuck.
Oh, you gotta wait till it's your turn.
You have no idea how scared I am of these things. This
Do
thing
not
is
go
terrifying.
I like the way Vero talks.
Did I actually do it right? I have
did.
had that thing in the back of my mind, so
Okay,
That's great.
that
The way
is
he talks
actually-
makes him sound like very intelligent. You know, very
Yeah.
druid-like. Yeah.
okay. Top of the round, anybody roll above a 20.
Oh god.
Oh,
What
wait.
was cute? Roll above a
Rolling.
20.
No, I just started 20.
Okay, good.
Okay, 19. So Sarabi got a 19?
Yeah.
For her initiative? Okay. 18. 17.
17.
17 for Kali?
And Noemi.
Who?
Yeah.
Okay, no,
also
Noemi, I
got
think you have a higher dex than
She does,
Kali.
Yeah.
So Noemi goes first.
Okay.
Noemi, then Kali. 16? 15?
That's me.
Rose got a 15.
Nice. Claire, she rolled well for once.
I know, right?
14?
I don't know if it means a good thing for the rest of the night.
13?
yeah,
Is that Vero? Vero's 13?
yeah.
12? 11? 10 is Pill? Am I missing anybody?
No, that's everybody.
No, that's everybody.
Ooh. The ooze got a 4.
Well, that's good.
Well, yeah, gelatinous
Yes.
just move very slowly.
Phil just walked directly into one.
Yep. But the ooze, luckily enough for the ooze, gets a surprise round because they're invisible if they don't move, or until a wizard walks into one.
Pill's hair is gonna be nice and goofy later.
Oh yeah.
So wait, is Phil like draped by the thing?
Yeah, he's engulfed. He walked right into it.
Oh shit!
Oh,
Got
shit.
embraced by the choice.
You know, I think it's a good moment to take a break.
So go ahead and make. You need to make me a dexterity saving throw, Pill.
Oh fuck. Gotta look at my stats.
Here we
-1.
go.
It's -1. Okay.
Awesome. You walk into it. You are now
Oh,
engulfed in the ooze. Oh, we have fight music. Hold on. Let me change it because we're now in combat.
Ooh.
Ah, shit.
I mean,
Okay. We now have fight music.
I
Ta-da!
can no longer hear the music. Hold on.
Beth, can you link it to me? I just I'm using
hear it.
phone right now, so
Yeah, I know you do. I don't.
It's just a bunch of 2 Steps from Hell music. So if you just want to like turn on 2 Steps from Hell and just enjoy it for a little while, that's what your fight music is. So
Yeah, basically.
I know this one, but I think I have it on the. Hang on. I have a lot of music on YouTube.
Oh, try messing with the volume settings. It could be your volume.
yeah, I just
Okay,
raised the
so,
volume and make it.
you are on a failed save. The cube enters the creature's space, and the creature takes 3d6 acid damage.
God, this song just makes me think of Homestuck now.
I mean, to be
That
fair,
one flash, man.
Okay, so Pill, you take 16 points of acid damage.
oh,
And yeah, I'm down. I'm fucking dead.
immediately.
I told you, this thing is terrifying!
The engulfed creature can't breathe and is restrained,
Oh shit!
and he's going to take damage on the start of the cube's turn. You may need to figure out a way
We
to
have
save your
get him
wizard.
out before.
How are we supposed to do that?
Well, you're gonna find out. Sarabi, it's your turn.
God damn it, Bill! Okay,
For the
first,
record,
using
For the
using
record,
Hunter Mark thing.
Okay, so you can Hunter's Mark the thing. For the record, the way the flavor text works for this, you guys are watching Pill, Noemi's like investigating, Pill's like, fuck this, I don't want to deal with this, walks forward, and then you guys watch as the shimmer of something, as you realize there's something in that place, you're like, Pill, wait! He walks right into it and just passes out. As you hear the sss of wizard flesh.
Oh god!
you hear probably an angry bird in the background.
Okay, so let me go ahead and Hunter's Mark the monster. So Hunter's Mark for you is going to be this green dot. Whatever critter has the green dot on it is Hunter's Marked by you, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Let me remember what I remember. It let me.
If you hit, you do an extra d6 of damage, and you always know where the creature is.
Nice, perfect. Okay. Now I'm gonna. I have no other thing to do, so I'm gonna attack it with one of my poison arrows.
Okay.
Trying to evade the body of the stupid wizard.
Sure. Uh, 11 versus his armor class. You hit.
Nice.
It's a gelatinous cube, though. How can you tell that it's...
This plus how? Oh wait, how much of damage? 1d6.
Yeah, you do an extra d6 of damage. So you did 7 points of damage to the cube.
And
Watch as
the arrow. And the poison
Stinks
arrow.
Oh, it's poison arrow?
Yes.
Cool. The poison doesn't do anything.
Shit.
It's a slime.
Well, I have to try.
Yep. So you deal 7 points of damage to the slime. You watch as you shoot your arrow in, the slime seems to jiggle some, and then the arrow gets eaten.
Yeah.
The metal, though, remains. You actually realize that there are other things trapped inside the slime, and that had been making it not 100% transparent. If you'd, say, been, I don't know, investigating the area and trying to make sure that you weren't walking into a trap, you would have seen it. But there's other pieces of metal floating in the slime. The slime doesn't appear to eat metal or stone, at least not very effectively. But organic material, like a wizard, it'd eat real easily.
So you have to work quickly.
We can use some magic here.
So yeah, so your arrowhead you actually see floating, but the wood shaft and the feathers for the fletching is being dissolved. Noemi, your turn.
Alright.
No, I mean,
Noemi know what's going on? 'Cause
you
she's
hear sudden yelling in the other room, and you're like, oh my! You literally hear Sarabi, fucking pill. He's
she runs
floating
out.
there. You just see him floating there, and you're like, oh shit.
She charges. Yeah, probably around here.
Wait! Stop it!
Don't get too close.
Yeah, I think she's gonna slice it with her rapier.
Okay, make an attack roll.
Okay, hold on. Let me get my hair in a ponytail and then my die. Okay. 16?
16 hits. Now make another attack roll, disadvantage against Pill, because you're swinging right where Pill is.
1.
Okay, you super miss Pill. You realize that as you're swinging in there, you're like, oh shit, Pill's in there, and you just barely whiff right by his ropes, and you're like, okay, maybe swinging next to my ally might be a bad plan. But you go ahead and deal damage to the cube.
Okay. That is which one again?
For a rapier, let me look.
It should be a 1d8.
I think it's 1d8.
Like, if Cal uses rapier, yeah, it's 1d8.
Okay.
Yep. 1d8 plus 3 for you.
6 plus 3, 9.
9 points of damage. Nice.
Okay, then I want to back away a little.
So you, as a rogue, have the ability to do a thing called disengage as a bonus action. So you can disengage, which means you can move away from it without letting it take an attack of opportunity.
Okay, so she's gonna move like here.
Okay. Sorry, I'm doing math. Just 1 second. Okay. So that's Noemi's turn. What? Yes, that is the thing you're facing. Your wizard is the skull creature that's just dying and trying to climb out of it. Kali, your turn.
Can I
There's
try to
a wizard in
pull him out of it?
You can try.
Okay. Just gonna try to yank him out.
I mean, you're probably just gonna get swallowed in with him, aren't you?
He's pretty strong, so I have faith that he might be able to resist it if the dice are in my favor. We'll see.
Okay. Are you standing? In order to reach in and grab Pill, you have to stand next to the monster.
Yeah. Well, if my mouse will work, I can move her. There we go.
I
got it.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Perfect. Go ahead and make a strength check.
Okay. 14.
Perfect. You pull him out, but you're also going to take the acid damage because you stuck your hand in there.
That's fine. Hopefully.
It's not as damaging as if you had been swallowed, but it does. You take 8 points of acid damage.
Okay.
But you do successfully yank Pill out. He is unconscious.
Good, but at least he's not in there anymore.
But he can breathe now, which is really nice, and isn't being digested.
He's only down to 0 HP. That's all.
Is that all I can do? I can't.
So your action would be to reach in and pull him out. You can continue to use your move action if you want to drag him away. You'd be at half.
So yeah, I want to drag him closer to Rose.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead. You can move him closer to Rose if you want.
So can I move right next to her, like right here?
Yeah.
If I move Callie here, can I put him there?
Yes.
Okay.
Alright, Naomi is officially thinking more logically.
Now that you have stepped out of its threat range, and you are not a rogue, so you do not get disengage as your action. So it's going to make an attack of opportunity against you.
That's fine.
It missed.
Yay!
You guys watch as almost like an amoeba. This pseudopod of slime reaches out and tries to slap Kali as she runs by it, as she pulls away from it, and it just splats on the floor where she was. It then retreats back into itself.
Okay, good.
Okay, Rose, your turn.
I've delivered a package to you, Rose.
So okay, if you tried to cure if you tried to heal somebody when they were unconscious, would it bring back up their points?
Yes. So when you heal somebody, no matter what they were at negative, you don't really count negative unless it drops them past. So if they go negative below their actual HP. So say I have hit points of 16 and an attack does 38 points of damage, you are dead. There is no coming back from that. You have died. If you do anything that is less than 38 points of damage in one attack, you're okay, and you're just dying. You've been knocked unconscious. When you do a healing spell and the person is just unconscious, they start at 0 and then add up. So whatever you do, he will start at 0 and go up.
Okay. Let's see. Sorry, I'm trying to decide. I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on Pill.
Okay.
Just let me... Wait. It's been a while. I don't remember how to change... Oh, that's because I was already there.
This is literally us almost every session we have.
It's okay.
I don't remember how to do the thing.
Okay, so 1d8 plus my modifier, which is 4. Cool. Sorry. And well, 5 points.
Okay. Bill, you now have 5 hit points, and you are not unconscious.
Yay!
Vero, it's your turn.
Alright, I'm going to stand
So
go to the side so my magic could reach that thing.
Oh, your spells have a pretty decent range, Vero. You don't have to stand next to it to hit it.
Yeah, I just
Also,
don't want to
probably
stand in front of people so they're in the
You should be fine though. You're used to people's shoulders.
what I've been thinking
Really
is
small. You'll be fine.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
So what are you casting there, Vero?
yeah, that's interesting because I think I'm create or destroy water. I'm going to talk with the group now. There's 3 possibilities this could go. Because of its substance, it could either be damaging, help that thing, or do nothing at all.
Just try it. And
Which
then
were you gonna
please back
cast?
up.
I was thinking of maybe casting create or destroy water because of perhaps it could do something against this gelatine-based.
I mean, Jello is super waterish, but I don't know if that's the same thing.
Freeze that thing, damn it!
It's also
So for create or destroy water, you as a nature-based druid know that the ooze is not a water.
Alright.
Okay.
It's I'm thinking I kind of want to do something that would
Fairy fire would be interesting because the way fairy fire works is that it would cling like it would create kind of like a rave glitter that's magical, and it would stick to the gelatinous cube, making it not invisible anymore. So you guys kind of can see it, but it would make it visible, and everyone would get advantage on attack rolls against it because it's super easy to hit.
Okay, I'm going to cast that.
Okay, cool. I
Awesome.
believe it needs to make a dex save for fairy fire. Yeah, roll against. Yeah, it's a dex save. Okay. So
What? Is a ninja you?
Okay, my dexterity is 2, so I'm going to
no,
do that.
not you.
Okay.
Does it say? Yeah, on a failed dex saving throw. So I roll the dex saving throw versus you. So I'm trying to beat your spell casting modifier. Gelatinous cubes are not fast. So let's see. What's your spell save? Your DC
My
for your spells. It'll be at the top of your spell sheet.
DC spell save, yeah. Give me a second. Spell save DC is 10.
Is 10?
Yeah,
Really? Hold
I
up.
think so. My spell attack bonus is 2.
Spell save DC.
Let me look.
10? Really?
Yeah.
I mean, it's there.
10.
But
It is
I
10.
have...
Okay. You just have a low wisdom. That's all. So the
Yeah,
gelatinous.
that was
Good. I had 12 and I'm not even a spellcaster.
It was kind of like history based because he kind of like he just got a little bit later into that nature stuff, so it's kind of it makes sense.
Okay.
Young for an elf, that's why.
Yeah, that's fine. The gelatinous cube, despite having a -4, manages to save against the fairy fire.
Oh god.
What?
Check you! God damn it!
Crying.
Sorry, I rolled. What? I rolled a 15.
I'm pulling your leg.
I'm sorry. Despite the wizard is so shocked to see, or your druid is so shocked to see a gelatinous cube like in person. Like they've read about Jello cubes before. This is really cool. They misfire. They cast the spell and like the ooze smooshes down and the spell just goes right over the cube.
It's not cool, it's terrifying!
Hill, you're conscious and not in the Jello cube. Congratulations.
Yay.
So it takes half your move action to stand up.
Okay.
Actually, no. Callie was holding you, so you're actually standing, so you get your full move action.
Mm-hmm.
He was just kind of standing unconscious until Rose healed him.
She was holding them up.
I think I have a health potion. I have a couple health potions, don't I?
Yeah. A basic health potion is 2d4 plus 2.
2d4 plus 2?
Yep.
Okay, hold on.
I looked up all of the health potions. I now know all of them.
I don't understand D4s. Is it the number that's pointing towards you?
It depends on the d4, because there are two kinds. Here, hold up.
Like for example, the one I have is like a pyramid.
They're all pyramids. Some of the numbers have the number on the bottom, and some of them have the number at the tippy top. Here, I'm gonna take a picture and I'll put it on Discord, and I'll show you.
All right, I'll take a pic of mine.
Also,
I rolled.
Hill, you now have 11 hit points.
Yay!
So scary.
Better than what he was at before.
Oh, 2d4.
Alright, then.
It's cool, but
Oh,
so.
you need to roll one more. Because it's 2d4, not 1d4. So roll one more.
It melts you alive! It melts
And
you
you need one
alive!
more d4.
Which is terrifying.
Yes.
Wait, it's 2d4?
Yes,
so
it's
one more.
2d4.
Just roll one more. Yeah.
Okay.
There, so 5 more points. Or wait, no.
That is what my dice looks like.
It is first. I'm just rolling the 1.
Isn't that a d8?
Is it? No, it's not. It's 4.
Oh.
Yeah, it's 4 because it has only, what was it? 4 numbers on it.
D8
That's
is
what mine looks like.
Yeah, I
that
know
the
what
one
a d8
that's
looks
shaped like a, what do you call it? Like a diamond?
Yeah, so the number at the tippy top that on your die, that's the number that you're rolling. Do you see how
Okay,
my
so
die?
it's the one pointing towards the sky.
Yeah, it's the one that's pointing up. That's the one that you're rolling. Do you see how I've got the two dice? The little white one has the
Oh.
number on the bottom.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
the red one is a 3.
Okay, I see it.
So there are two kinds of D4s. They also have D4s that look like D8s that just have 1, 2, 3,
So
4.
mine is like the red one.
Yes, yours is like the red one.
Okay. Okay, I finally understand my D4.
Yay! Okay.
I've been trying to understand this one since I got it. I was like, what with this?
Yeah, Pill, go ahead and keep the 6.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay.
you can take the 6 instead of the one where you rolled lower. It's fine. It's a health potion. So, taking a health potion is a minor action. So you just drink the health potion back, and now you're like, all right, fuck this cube. So what are you gonna do to attack it? Or move?
Magic missile.
Magic missile. Awesome.
Oh.
It doesn't miss.
Oh!
Yeah, it can't. Mhm.
Also, I believe it's 3d4 plus 1.
3d4 plus 1.
No, it should be 3d4 plus 3. Yeah, because 3 darts, each one gets a d4 plus 1. Wow.
Oh my god! What's the possibility of that?
One and a
But
What the fuck?
anything.
But
Okay,
the
we
cube
need to
does
start
take...
using our own dice.
You guys gotta use your own dice. This is hilarious.
It's so rigged. It's so rigged. Just use your own dice.
Like, this game just told me to get shit on.
Yeah, pretty much. That's incredible. Okay.
I've got
You guys watch as Pill's like, fuck this thing in particular, and the magic missiles kind of look smaller than they normally do. You think you might be a little afraid, and then they hit the cube. You succeeded dealing damage to the cube. Did you want to move at all? You still have your move action.
Kelly's gonna tell you to move though. She's like, go. All of you, go. Farther back.
I'm fine where I
You're
am.
all clumped up.
You see floating things. It's about the cube without Pill floating in it, because there's some stuff floating there.
Is it like a clear gelatinous cube?
Yeah.
It's a pain, because I always know where it is because I put them under my...
Yeah.
Okay.
Sarabi knows where it is. Sarabi, you always will know where this cube is until it dies, or until you move the hunter's mark. The rest of you guys can see the floating junk and can kind of aim for it now that you see it. I'm not going to make you guys roll at disadvantage for it because it's not technically invisible. It's just transparent. And it's really hard to spot the cube if it hasn't moved or attacked anyone yet. So now that you guys know it's there, you guys can just attack it.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Pill, don't forget you used... Okay, perfect. You did use your spell slot. It's the gelatinous cube's turn.
Run, Naomi!
Oh,
Yeah, and it was gonna go straight to the nose.
No, I mean, you're standing by yourself.
Okay.
Let's see. Perfect. It moves into your space. No, I mean.
Ah, shit.
Okay. Make a dex save.
Okay.
Oh shit, no.
Specialties,
I
yes.
can't
Come on.
fuck this thing.
Oh
Fuck
god.
this shit.
14 plus whatever my dex is.
That's the 3. Isn't it?
No, that's a 3. Yes. So it's 17, 18?
Okay, perfect. Do you want to be pushed 5 feet back, or do you want to be pushed to the cube side?
5 feet back. I feel like Noemi would be trying to lure it.
Okay,
away.
perfect. So it takes its full move action and tries to engulf you, and for the most part, just shoves you farther down the hall.
Could use a little hand over here!
I'm trying to keep people alive here.
I'm not asking you!
Okay, perfect.
You're healing for a reason. I ain't asking you to do shit!
Alright. Noemi, it just shoves you. It tries. That was its attack. It attempted to. Wait. Hold up. Is that its attack? Yes, that's its action. Okay. There you go. That's the cube's turn. It's attempting to eat Noemi. Sarabi, you don't exactly have line of sight on the cube very much because it kind of wrapped around the corner. You'd have to move a little farther down to be able to get a clean shot.
God damn it, you're all stupid!
Fuck. You definitely hit it. It's 19.
Oh man.
Go ahead and roll damage.
Now, I don't think it's stupid. It's better than it's coming over this way than heading towards all of you.
It just
Don't forget,
seems like
add the
a
d6 for...
Shit.
Nice.
There you are.
Perfect.
Say that now!
Just run! Shut up and run!
Shut up and So you deal 13 points of damage with the arrow. Nice.
What do you think I'm doing, you nut?
Okay.
You're in the middle of a goddamn fight.
You guys, Sarabi, you actually are so angry at Noemi. You aim at Noemi through the cube. It goes right into the cube, it digs deep into the cube. You realize you did a significant amount of damage into the cube. Noemi, you thought the arrow was gonna come out the other side. It stopped.
I totally did that on purpose.
I'm gonna remember that!
It's like a Telltale game. Noemi will remember that.
Exactly, Noemi's gonna remember that.
Speaking of remembering that, Noemi, it is your turn.
Okay, Okay, Noemi's gonna make a minor illusion of herself, and she's gonna have both of them slash the gelatinous cube, and then both of them dash back like 2 squares.
Okay. So, now here's the thing. If you use your bonus action to cast Minor Illusion, you cannot use your bonus action to disengage.
Oh, okay. Okay, I'm gonna disengage then.
Okay, so use a bonus action to disengage. It means that you can run around the cube and avoid its threat range. So you will not get an attack of opportunity. You can move anywhere you want around the cube, and it won't be able to hit you.
Okay.
So go ahead and make your movement. You can attack first if you want, or you can run away. It's up to you.
And how far can I run?
25 feet. You're a gnome. It's 5 squares.
Yeah, I know that.
You cannot run through the monster.
I know, I'm not gonna run through it. I'm just.
Actually, you can. Be my guest.
Thank you. I'm just thinking of possible paths.
Yeah.
Like, see how far things are. Okay, that's fine. And then over here. Also fine. Okay. So Noemi's gonna attack first.
Okay. Go ahead and roll
And
to
use
hit.
her rapier.
Okay.
That is 19.
Nice, you hit.
Alright, and then
One would assume it is not hard to hit the cube.
yeah, it's not 1d8 plus my dex, which is 2.
I think you have...
No, 3.
It's plus 3. Yeah, so it's
Yeah.
1d8 plus 3.
3 plus 3, 6.
6. Okay, you deal 6 more points of slashing damage to the cube.
Okay, Noemi's gonna back up again.
Alright.
If I can get it to move instead of doing an arrow.
Switch back to your mouse.
There we go. Here.
Okay. That's Noemi's turn. And it doesn't get attack of opportunity because you disengaged. Golly, your turn.
Alright, she's just gonna move towards the cube and hit it.
The number on the white die is 4. It's the very bottom one. You see the other two are kind of crooked, and how the 4 is straight up and down?
Oh,
Okay. Okay, Golly, you charge at the cube.
And it's plus 3, right? Yeah. Forgetting how to do attack rolls. God damn. Or no, it's plus 5 for me. That's right. So 16. 21.
Yeah, you beast. Oh yeah, absolutely.
Alright, and then it's a D8. That's a D10. That's not D8. Where's my D8? Fuck.
don't make us pull you out of there.
She'll be fine. I hope. D8 plus 6.
I think we
Well,
would
she's
all
got a 10
die.
on, so it's
3,
a road
6, 9. 9 points of damage.
9 points of damage. All right.
Okay.
You whack, and you got, and you have a sword, right?
Yes.
Okay. You swing at this gelatinous cube, and you guys watch as she just like. First time that you've seen the attack, when she hits the cube, some of the ooze seems to just like splatter out of the cube. She did a significant the ooze looks hurt.
Kelly's like, finally I'm able to hit something.
Okay, yeah. You just hack into this jello cube. You used half your move action, or I think you can move 2 more squares, but you can't disengage. So
She'll just stay there.
Okay.
That way I'll just move into her next time, hopefully, and not after Noemi.
Rose, your turn.
Okay, So, I see that Pill is okay, and I... 25... Hold on. My movement is also 25 feet.
You were short.
I am...
Yeah, we are short.
So, okay. I move down here, and I shoot a crossbow bolt at it. Or short bow bolt at it.
Okay.
1d6.
D20 first.
Oh, right. Just a d20?
Yeah, it should be D20 plus your dex bonus plus your proficiency modifier. So it's 2 plus your dex.
0.
So 2 plus a D20.
So 15.
15. Okay, you hit.
Yeah. Okay, so it's a 1d6 damage.
1d6 plus your dex, which is 0. So just 1d6. 1. You forgot. You kind of remember how a bow works, right? Yeah. This is. You point it in this direction.
Just kind of slid into position and then almost whiffed it.
You plug you plug an arrow into it. It doesn't. You watch how Sarabi's arrows sink into it, and you're like, I don't shoot that good.
Yeah. No.
It's not her fault. The arrows were wet.
Vero.
Got Hunter's Mark, so I mean.
Yep, Vero, it is your turn.
To be fair.
Yeah, I'm just not gonna try with fairy fire anymore. So I'm probably. I mean, I could use. No, it pulls. Nope. Nope, not gonna
right
do
into
that.
Callie, but don't do that.
Nope. So I'm just gonna use
I'm
Ray
not
of
gonna
Frost
do
again.
that.
Okay, Ray of Frost.
You'd also probably sweep in Rose too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be unfortunate.
Okay, so you want to catch
Healer
Ray of
and the
Frost?
tank.
Because it's one attack. Okay, perfect.
Just
So,
doom session, the fighter and the healer go down.
Oh god.
alright, so go ahead and roll a d20 plus 5.
Yes. Can you do that?
Oh yeah, you hit.
Get you?
So go ahead and roll
Good.
1d8, and then the, oh damn, you slowed the cube. Shit.
It's already slow.
It's already slow. Now it can only move one square.
You laugh, but, yeah, it can only move one square.
I mean, not like it needed to move any more than that.
Because I knew it, like, before it only moved 2 squares, so I was like, now it can only move 1, because it's slow.
Yeah, the cube does not move quickly. It has a -4 dex. Go ahead and roll the d8 of cold damage.
Okay. So yeah, I just kind of made it immobile.
Pretty much. And you did 5 points of damage.
So everybody just hack into it.
Yeah, you guys actually watch as the ray of frost hits it, and you watch as like ice starts to spread through some of the ooze, and the cube starts to shiver.
Yes. Cube shivers.
Cool.
Oh, it's just
It
jiggling
also,
back and
but
forth.
now that it's got that big hunk of ice right in the middle of it, you can see the cube. It's like a hunk of ice. There's the cube. And now that it's quivering, it's very easy to see it now.
It's like
so
a
that
really deadly version of a mold small.
You mean like when Mold Small gets all scary looking?
yes, Pill, it is your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna move here.
Okay.
And I'm gonna cast Magic Missile again.
Okay. 3d4 plus 3.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 'cause
Don't
I think
fucking-
the
don't fucking shit on me.
Acid wouldn't work.
Hey!
Yay, nice.
Yay!
I'm sorry.
Pill kind of gave himself a pep talk, and then he ran over and cast it again.
Please don't fail on me.
I tried to look cool in front of the slime.
I tried to eat him.
Okay,
It doesn't have eyes.
you guys watch as the missiles, the 3 darts, fly. Rose, you feel the magic as it whooshes around your head as they just zoom past you, and bam, 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 right into the slime. And you guys watch as it splatters more of the ichor from the slime onto the ground. It looks hurt. As much as a slime can look hurt, it looks hurt. Okay, that's Pill's turn. It's the cube. Kali, make me
Oh
Dex.
shit.
a dex save.
Okay.
Oh, roll good! Roll good!
Not you there!
Yeah, don't forget
Roll
it's
good! You are a big
I get my
person!
don't forget
Yeah,
it's
decent.
dex saving throw. So
Saving
you do
throw.
if you have a saving
Okay.
throw bonus, you do get the bonus for the saving throw.
Okay. Where's my saving throw? Damn it. 13.
It pushes you 5 feet back.
Oh, good.
I'm guessing I barely made it.
Yup.
Yeah.
Okay, that was the cube's turn. It's Robbie.
God damn it, move out of my way, all of you!
Cube just trying to eat my best friend.
Yeah, so Robbie, from standing there, you do have a pretty decent line of sight on it. You can go ahead and make an attack. It doesn't have cover.
Yeah, I already did it.
Oh yeah, you hit the crap out of it.
Oh wow.
Do another. Don't forget the D3, the D6.
It's Sarabi's turn to be on fire today.
9
Last time it was
points of
0.
damage.
Now it's Sarabi.
She's like panicking. Yeah, this is like terror in your form.
Channeling all her anger.
As the cube like shoves into you, you hear the familiar whistle of one of Sarabi's arrows go right by you. It sinks into the slime. Cause like it's it almost kind of like bro checked you, like chest bumped you, like it's trying to eat you, and you just kind of like stagger back. Yeah.
To be fair, it's not coming in with much momentum.
Nope.
No.
Noemi, it is your turn.
Okay.
And I'm going to point out to you now,
Sneak attack.
there is someone in the cube's threat range, which means you have sneak attack damage.
Alright, so Nomi's gonna move here.
Okay. Oh, and you're flanking, so
And-
you have advantage on the attack roll.
Yeah, she's gonna.
So you get to
Can
roll
you
two
do it
d20s and take the higher roll.
Roll 2 d20s, you said?
Yeah, because you have advantage on the attack.
Okay, I got a 12 and a 19.
Perfect. So you successfully stab the cube in the back. So you're gonna roll weapon damage plus your bonus plus a d6.
Does a cube
Whoa,
have
God.
a back?
It does now.
We
Okay.
found it.
Hold on. Weapon damage, that's 1d.
Yeah,
I
1d8
mentioned, like,
plus
emo-
3 plus a d6.
Sorry, eventually I will get this like without
No, it's
even
cool.
having to ask. Okay, so 4 plus 3, that's 7 plus 6, you said?
Plus a d6.
D6. Okay. Where is my D6? Okay, here it is. 4?
So you did 10 points of damage?
Yes.
How do you want to do this? How do you want to kill the monster? Tell me how you want to kill the monster, and I will then make it cinematic.
I want to slice it into cubes.
Okay.
Let's do it, Zoro.
Alright. Okay. So you guys watch as Noemi comes charging back, rapier forward. She comes warrior cry in, this little gnome. Her full movement just dashes forward into this cube, seeing her something. She's not sure what she should call Kali, but she can see the cube trying to eat her, just like it had eaten Pill. She wasn't standing for it. She swings, huge warrior cry, and you guys watch as the sword bisects the monster, and then she swings again, still in fury, wanting to keep her friends, her allies, her family safe. And she swings a second time, and now it's in quarters. She swings again and again and again, and you watch as the cube slowly falls apart. Originally, they were taking cube-like shapes, and then they turned to just little puddles of ichor and slime, and it just smears across the floor. And now there is a puddle of gelatinous cube just kind of sitting on the floor, and several items that have fallen out of the cube slime that are also laying in the floor. And Noemi, congratulations, you've slain a gelatinous cube.
Thank God it's over.
Guys is gonna go, yeah.
Okay.
And
So,
I have to update I have to update the kill chart. I have a dungeon kill tracker on my dungeon. Normie now has one.
Normie's out for his head now.
Sally has one, Normie has one, and Vero has one.
Okay. So that was the cube. Let me find my list. What was in the cube? Who was investigating?
Normie's investigating the cube while you're on that kill.
Okay.
No, I went
Go ahead and roll me an investigation check.
Okay, cool. That is 17 plus.
It's high enough.
It's not
It's high
nothing.
You got it.
0.
Um,
So 17.
You find some rusted-looking swords. They're probably junk at this point. You find 20 pieces of gold in total, like it's scattered throughout. 20 pieces of gold, and a pair of leather bracers that are they're really quite intricate. They're very lovely, and
Wait.
there's something interesting about them. And I'm going to add in your journal, you should now be able to see something else. Let me find the handout.
Other than the fact that they weren't eaten by the gelatinous cube when everything
Yup.
else organic was.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, it's supposed to be leather. You should study the salt.
It's probably some sort of magic
I
item.
bet say if it's magical, nothing will damage it like that.
Sarabi's gonna be, wait a second. You are not the only one who killed
Okay,
the
we're waiting.
Okay. All right.
I'm
it
done
should
with
be
all of
in
you.
your journal now.
Leather
It should say
bracers.
leather
Calm-
bracer.
Calm down. Hang on.
Use dark leather bracers. Hold on, let me read this in my head first.
Okay.
I'm not gonna come down like shit. Just
Immediately
mumble
assume
on
that
like.
she's not gonna tell us what it is. Just give her a second.
Do you know what's talking? I know that.
Nobody has done anything to you.
Okay, I'm keeping these. You can have the 20 gold. I'm keeping these. These dark leather this is what it says. These dark leather bracers are made from a hide you don't recognize, but whoever owned them before must have taken good care of them. For the original craftsmanship can still be seen in the form of long arrows delicately carved into the leather.
Interesting.
They clearly are something magical, Noemi, because again, they should have been consumed by the gelatinous cube if they were just normal material, like a normal leather.
Right.
But you don't know what they do exactly. One would assume you would have to take some time and sit with them.
Yeah, okay. Noemi's gonna do that later when they take their break.
Yep, you guys may all want to take a break, given that you're all kind of bleeding and shit.
Yeah, I need to roll my
Yeah.
last hit die.
Okay, so then let me do that. Oh wait, no, I don't need to do that. I'm just gonna do the, sitting with it then.
Rose... Who had the pearl? Rose?
Yeah, I have the pearl.
Yeah, so you can
Oh, the music stopped.
play with that.
It should transition back to the normal dungeon music.
Yes, it did.
Okay.
I have to turn
So-
that up. Kind of quiet.
So,
We are all taking a short break, right?
yeah, so, yes, you guys can heal your hit dice. Vero, you can recover one of your spell slots. You get one spell slot back.
The one that I burned for
Yep.
reason.
Yep.
I should probably. Can I also build up? As much as I would want to investigate the pearl, I should build up one of. I should bring back one of my spell slots.
Can you do that?
I don't know. Can I?
No, it's a special thing that Vero can do because he's a land circle of the land druid. On a short rest, he can recover one of his spell slots. All the rest of you have to take long rests to get any of your spell slots back.
I'm gonna walk here. I'm going to give 5 of gold to Vero,
I actually
Five
have arcane
Kali?
recovery.
5 of gold to Rose. I'm gonna flip the bird to Phil, and then that's the 20 gold.
So for both,
Okay, so since we're having a short rest, I'll investigate the pearl then.
cool. I'm adding them, both the pearl and the leather bracers now have what they are listed in their descriptions.
Yeah, if it's a short rest, I gain a spell slot back because of arcane recovery.
There you go. See,
Awesome.
Yeah.
you guys can read your own character sheets. I'm so proud.
We can read.
We can read!
Remember to add the gold. We're gonna need it when anybody dies.
Oh, this is super useful.
I'm wearing these versions.
Rose, while you're examining them, you don't see.
Nice.
You're gonna need to make me
nice.
an investigation check because you
Alright.
don't know what the command word is.
Fair, yes. Investigation is 1.
You're looking and you think you see something, but it's really hard to tell because I mean the pearl looks perfect. Like there's no imperfections, and you're really struggling with trying to see where there's something in it. You might need help with someone who might be a little bit better at investigating, see if they can see the thing, like if what you're missing on the pearl.
Hey, Noemi, how good are your eyes? Can you help me? Yeah.
Okay,
investigate.
just letting you know, her investigation is 0, but
Okay,
you can look.
Okay.
Yeah, investigate is a int-based skill, so I think Vero actually has a +3 in it.
Yeah,
Hey,
Vero
Vero,
has
can
3.
Yeah.
And I have
Vero,
a
can you help me-
+2.
Vero, can you help me
Okay.
see this thing?
So
He
you show
nods and goes
Yeah,
over.
show him the pearl so that just for help.
Yeah, go ahead and make a investigate check.
Okay, I hope I don't roll. Let's see.
Nice.
17.
Oh, nice.
Good roll.
Thank you.
Vero, what languages do you speak?
Oh gosh, let me look. It's a few.
You speak Elvish too, right?
Yeah, it's Elvish, it's Dwarvish, it's Druidic. You can speak Celestial,
Okay.
the Common.
You find something that looks like a character in a, like a couple of characters in a language you don't recognize. You don't know what language it is. But do you point it out to Rose?
Yes.
Rose, you absolutely recognize what language it is. It's in Halfling.
Wow, that's very convenient.
On the character sheet now, it'll tell you what the command word is, and you, being that you are a halfling, you would know how to say the word. Go ahead and make up how you would pronounce that word.
Oh, fun.
So you get to like make up the language, because I don't know how halfling's supposed to sound, so you can make up any kind of vowel, consonant construction that you think that word should be in halfling.
That's a good question. Okay.
And it's now on the bottom of the character sheet. It tells you what the command word.
Yeah.
Oops, sorry.
Well, let's see.
I didn't know you could click on your sheet and that pop up. That's cool. Oh.
Alright. Well, I mean, Avandra is luck, so, I probably would just say something like... Sorry, I'm still trying to decide. You guys keep doing your thing.
Okay.
Is there something I can make like a note for the thing I just got for?
So you're gonna put? Are you gonna? We'll just 1 second. Are you gonna put them on?
Yeah, she's gonna put them on.
Okay. Sparrow, I'm now allowing you to edit the magic sheet. So when you figure out what the word is and how you want to pronounce it, just type it on the page so you can remember how you're supposed to say it when you need to say it.
Yeah, thank you.
Yep. Okay. So I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna open up your character sheet, Noemi, and we're gonna add the bonuses because you're putting on the bracers. Do you tell anybody what they do, or are you just putting them on?
She'll tell if people come up to her and ask.
Okay.
If not, she'll just, like, shrug it off. Like, she's not gonna be like, oh, look at this thing I got!
Okay.
No, she's not like that.
Alright. Oh, look at this thing I got. Okay. So you have a magic bonus. So we're gonna go ahead and put I'm trying to figure out where would be a good place for magic items to be listed. Okay. First, so under your short bow, we're gonna go ahead and add magic bonus. You get a +2. If the numbers will work, so you have a +2 to magic bonus, and then you get a +2 here under your damage. So when we close it, it should mean you have a 7, and then you do
1d6 plus 5 plus 2. Okay.
Yeah, it should just be 1d6 plus here. Wait. Should just be the 1d6 plus 5. So let me try it like that. Yeah, perfect. No, where did it? Oh no. Yeah, 1d2. Why is it adding the extra +2?
Maybe it's because it's in magic bonus. Why not?
Yeah, okay. We'll just leave it like that. So yeah, so it should be just... So you'll do 1d6 plus 5, and you have a +7 to hit.
Okay.
Okay, and this is for... I think it's just archery.
Yeah.
So it's just with bows and things like that.
Okay. Now, one thing's for sure, like, if Sarabi were to go talk to Noemi about it, like, if Sarabi had something to trade Noemi later, there's a chance that she would trade that. Just because that's the way Noemi is.
Okay. If Sarabi knew what you had.
Yeah, if Sarabi knows.
Okay, so, for my pearl, basically,
Yes.
I can use I can speak its command word and regain 1 extended spell slot. And I just out of the blue, because I figured saying Avandra would probably, or some variation thereof, would probably be a little difficult to differentiate between command word and not. I made up Vonder as lucky in halfling.
Okay, So, whenever you speak the command word Von there, it takes a full action. You gain an expended spell slot.
I go ahead and speak it just because, just out of curiosity. Like, wait, what? Vander? And then, oh hey,
Yeah, so you will get a spell slot back.
yay!
Nice
So you
for a
used it.
healer.
You've now used it once. You can use this once a day. So at the next dawn, you can use the pearl again.
Yeah. Yeah, I can. It's like I use it, and then I feel like the pearl probably like went out.
So what happens is it glows bright. You say the magic word. The rune that Vero pointed out to you glows for a second, and then the pearl turns back to just a plain pearl color, and you feel your magic come back to you. And so now the pearl doesn't shine anymore. And when the next dawn rises, it'll shine again. That's how you know it can work. But you just have to carry it on your person. So you don't have to hold it or anything. It just has to be in your pocket.
Okay,
That sentence sounded really cool. When the next dawn comes, it will shine again.
Yep.
Yeah.
I know how to
I put it back in my pocket. Like, wow, I got something super useful.
Cool. On your character sheets, on your second page, for everyone who's got the magic items, if you're attuned to them, the way attunement works, you can only attune to 3 things at a time, 3 magical items at a time. So under treasure, if you guys would put on your bio page, there's treasure at the bottom. If you'd put just the name of the item, because like for Rose, it would be Pearl of Power.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you would have the bracers, Noemi. I think Hill has the ring. And then Vero has the knife. So if you guys would just make sure you write down the name of the item, and then in parentheses next to it, attuned, so you guys remember what you have attuned.
In treasure, right?
Yeah. It's on the bio page of your character sheet at the very bottom. It should say treasure. You should be able to type in there.
Okay, I think I got it.
Okay. Excellent. There we go. And that way you guys will always I'll keep the magic item little folder in your journal that will keep the actual what the thing does, so you guys can tell what your magic item does without having to stick it on your spell sheet or anything like that. So, you guys took a long rest. The people who are tuning items, you can use your hit dice as you see fit. So it's something you guys can do at the same time. So if you want to spend a hit die, you can.
Long rest?
Short rest. Sorry, you guys all took a short rest. You guys sat down for like an hour. So you guys have been in this crypt for like 6 hours.
Well, we keep
Yeah,
exploring.
so where's
keep
the
running
bathroom?
into problems.
Okay, Noemi's not gonna use her dice yet, just because she hasn't lost that much yet.
Yeah, same.
All right. Okay, Noemi, to re-describe the room to you, this upper room that you were in before all hell broke loose and you had to go stab a cube to death. Perfectly stone walls. I mean, it's all stone walls. It was all stone shelving. They seem to be built-in shelves of some kind that are completely stone. They were absolutely spotless. In the upper northern corner over here, there were scrapes on the floor that you were noticing. You're like, wow, that stone looks like scraped. It reminds you of the way the doorway kind of scraped the stone. And then Pill started screaming like a girl. Pill started screaming like a wizard.
Okay. So Noemi's gonna tell the party about what she saw, before running to go save Pill.
Yep. Which seems to be like your guys' default state.
Basically.
Daily occurring at this point.
Yes,
Can I let me go have a conversation with Pill, because she's still kind of pissed.
So Robbie, Pill, kind of seeing Pill kind of go into like a mermaid, like I'm floating in water unconscious, kind of made you laugh. Just a little bit. Just enough. Just enough that you feel better.
Obnoxious laugh.
Take a bad blast.
Okay, but Noemi, Nomi tells you guys about the room, and over here, Kali, you notice again, is another one of those stone doorways.
Been eyeing it. Do we want to check the storage room first? It's back this way.
I mean, we might as well.
Okay, I'm going.
Good. Going to. Just in case.
It's not much to see, but
You never know when
We might find more
Which one
treasure.
was
a
straight?
giant jelly cube can come from the
over.
walls.
As long-
She points.
This here is where the scrapes were.
What direction do the scrapes go?
It seems to be as if the shelf itself, like the shelving unit, should pull towards you.
I guess you can try to pull it then.
Okay. Go ahead and make me a strength check.
Okay. 13.
Oh yeah, easily. You start to pull the door. It's clearly a doorway. Now that you're pulling it, it seems to be as though someone had some kind of hidden bookcase. Like the bookcase swings, like the bookcase rotates in the middle, and ta-da! It reveals a passageway for you to get into the next room, which is also illuminated. Let me go ahead and reveal the area for you.
Oh, nice.
Cool.
No, don't stay too far away from us.
So, let me grab something real quick, and I'll put this to map. Okay. Oh,
look.
did you guys kind of see the red line that's underneath there?
Yeah.
It's supposed to be higher on top of it. Let me move it on top really quick. It says C. It means it's a concealed door, unlike a secret door. Yeah.
Unlike the S in the other room.
Yeah. The S is you indicating that it's this one front. Okay.
So
There you go.
you can only come to this room through this room, but not the other way around?
What do you mean?
Like, you can come from here to here, but not from here to...
It goes both ways. It's a concealed
okay.
doorway. The two bookshelves, it's like a Scooby-Doo trap where they like rotate.
Oh, that's a funny visual.
Like a revolving door.
Mm-hmm.
If we didn't know that, we will have some very funny moments.
Yeah, it's... Oh, actually, I can change the C to an R if you'd like, and so it's revolving. Here, let me change that real quick. There we go. It's a revolving door.
Can you imagine Callie just pulls the shelf and suddenly she and Serapi are like on the other side?
Yeah,
They just disappear.
yeah, it's very Scooby-Doo-esque.
If like Noemi hadn't been watching, they wouldn't have not known where they went.
And actually, as you push the door open, and you guys kind of have a bit of a Scooby-Doo disappear, reappear thing, you guys realize that there's a desk in the other room, and this appears to be some kind of, I don't know, writing station with a bunch of like bookshelves on the back wall.
Woo, I want to
And this is room 13.
Hell,
Is the door very heavy, or can the others push it to go through as well?
Once you show them like how to push it, it's relatively easy. Because like you would like really you were like grabbing on the shelf and just kind of like wiggling it. But once you figure out how it works, it's easy to operate.
All right, just need to know if you need to hold it open or not. Like hold it midway.
Nah, it actually swings very easily once you get it going. It's almost like a hotel revolving door. It just like swings.
Okay, cool.
okay. Rose, Vero, you go next. I'll go with Pell.
We're gonna check what is
It's
over
a desk. It's
Yep.
clearly someone's desk. The papers and things like that are old, and there's notes scribbled there. It's just old paper, like it's too old to read now, and all of the bookshelves have been ripped apart. Things have been taken off of them. There's nothing really there. It's just a lot of like remnants of what would have been an office.
Well,
How about the bookshelves over here?
we got blood.
Yeah, again, the bookshelves they've just been kind of torn apart. It looks like after years and years and years and years of people coming here, there's just nothing left of value. They're just like old papers. There's nothing that really jumps out and catches anything. It catches your eye. You can just shuffle through the papers, but they're almost illegible at this point, and they're mostly covered in mold.
Not yellow one.
Set it on
None of
fire.
it is not a toxic mold. It's just paper rot.
Normie's just keeping her.
It's one of the vandalized.
But
Oh,
if
geez.
you guys look up, so Robbie, go ahead and make me an intelligence check. No, survival check.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Four. Fuck!
You don't know.
I know, wait!
You don't know
Wait,
which
wait, I
way
did
is left
it
or
wrong.
which way is right.
Four. I did it wrong. It's 4, no plus.
Oh, okay. Go ahead and reroll.
Whew!
All right. You have a better understanding of, like, for a minute you, like, forgot how gravity works. Like, you didn't know what was up and what was down. And then you're like, oh, right. Never mind. I'm not thinking about gravity. You kind of, like, reorient yourself. It's because you have this natural ability to understand where you are. You almost, like, have a echolocation GPS thing kind of going on. And you realize that the room that had turned right above the one that had gone straight, the corridor that had gone straight, actually connects to this hallway. But you hadn't been able to see the light in the corner glowing, despite the fact that you were relatively close to this room. It's like the lights don't turn on until you enter the room.
What a fancy bit of magic.
So you guys actually completed a full circle. If you head back up, you will reach the same room where the dead dwarf is. You guys have cleared a section of the dungeon. You've like come back to your original location.
What
I'm
about
screaming out. I wanna see.
But
about
I-
this way?
Yeah,
So
you
we
still have
still have
that
to go
way,
the
and
other
you
way.
have down too. You've got this stone door that's down in the jello room,
Go here, or we can go
and then
here.
you've also got up.
Let's go to the stone door.
We can go here too.
Back.
Never-
Yeah,
There's
there's
also
also
the stone door. There's also the hall down, the other way down the hall near where the body was.
Let's just continue
Yeah.
the closest way.
the closest way right now. If you want to go back through the revolving door, would be to the stone door.
Okay.
Just teleport through
Cool.
walls.
Okay.
Yep,
Okay.
Pip has the amazing ability of wall
Teleportation.
Okay. You know, Pearl, that Willow kind of like starts to think you're kind of dumb, right? Because you just run away.
I'm like, I'm the wizard. I'm gonna run first. I'm like, okay, sure, go ahead. One would almost
It's
assume the gelatinous cube would have taught you a lesson, but you didn't learn it.
We'll wait
Because-
for Gally to open the door.
Because, yeah, Willow's kind of starting to think you're pretty dumb.
Oh my god. No one was gonna hold his cape in her hand.
Kelly, now that you kind of know, you kind of know how these doors operate now, and you kind of figure out like how to put enough weight in them. I'm not gonna make you have to roll for the stone door again. You figured out how hard you need to pull.
Yeah.
They don't seem to stick, and now that you kind of get the idea that you just really have to tug, that it opened up. You're starting to think that maybe this gelatinous cube might have been trapped in here because of the stone doors. Like it couldn't eat its way through them, unlike the wooden one.
Yeah. That's why the storage room is so clean.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, let me go ahead and reveal this next room for you guys.
Yeah, Rose goes up to Pill, puts a hand on his arm, and says, Pill, if you run into another monster, I am not healing you.
Tell him we're leaving him there.
So, Callie, as you slowly tug the door open, all of you guys can actually see as the candelabra that's sitting on the table kind of flickers to life and illuminates what looks like a library.
Nice.
Ooh.
It's relatively dark. There's not a lot of candelabra. There's just the one sitting on the table, and there's something else just sitting on the table. It's just like someone like tossed it to the side and just like dropped it on the table. But then it's just bookshelves. Which
Look around before ending.
I'm trying to remember whether they have book. Hold on a second.
Oh, damn it!
It's
This
totally
is why
empty.
people die.
The bookshelves don't have anything on them. Any books, information,
No
or
books?
knowledge that was kept here has long since been
God
pilfered.
damn it.
Okay.
What's in the table?
Sarabi, you get to the table. I'm assuming you just charge in and head right to the table. Go ahead and... Actually, you don't need to make a check. It's not hidden. It's a hat.
Ooh!
Who wants a hat?
Is it pretty?
It's fairly pretty. Let me go ahead and share something with you. you find another thing. You find a handy dandy thing. And it's got a feather in its cap, by the way.
Ooh. That's my favorite kind of hat.
Oh god, there's... Sorry, the dungeon music had like skittering in it, and like my brain was just like, no!
Nope. Okay, so the description for the leather cap, because you guys can all see it, but Sarabi, you now have access to the feathered cap in the journal. This old leather cap seems to almost change shape every time you look away from it. Clearly, there must be more to its soft stitches.
I know what it is, but I'm not gonna say it because the character won't know.
Metagaming, are we?
Yes, I'm not gonna say anything.
Gonna walk straight to Vero and hold the hat and say, "Help,
Who are you holding it to?
Vero."
Vero.
What does
Okay.
this do?
Vero, make a Arcana check.
Okay. Probably would have been better for that one, but I think
ain't
it's
gonna
kind
go
of
to
like
hell.
characterized. Yeah.
Even if these things
Shit!
Vero,
Oh shit!
you don't even know how hats work.
I don't have Arcana, but can I look at it too?
Who said they wanted to look at it?
Me. No, I mean.
Noemi, are you trained in Arcana?
No.
It's a hat.
Critical failure!
Vero, it's also just a hat. You don't.
have
You're pretty
a
sure.
what?
You're pretty sure candles always just light by themselves. You don't even know how magic works right now.
What is magic? What am I? Where am I?
I have a 1 in Arcana. Maybe I can try.
Are you trained in it?
I'm not trained in it. No.
No.
Nope. You have to have a proficiency in it, like one of
One
the black box
person.
checks.
Who does?
There's only one other person who's got that proficiency, baby.
What a pity. We don't have anybody who can help with this.
You want me to ask him?
And I walk away.
And I walk away. It's gonna be my catchphrase.
I get the hint.
All right. Pill, go ahead and make an Arcana check.
No, I don't want to
Oh,
check
wait.
that shit.
Oh, you're not? Oh, cool. Okay. If
Give me
it's a
my hat. Wait. I didn't say I walk away without my hat. Give me my
Okay.
hat.
All right. So, Mr. Robbie, you have a hat. You don't know what it does. It's a hat.
Okay.
It's got a
Can
pretty
I
feather in
maybe?
it.
But we
Can I
said
maybe-
it was pretty, right?
Yeah, it's got the feather almost looks golden, like it's some kind of golden bird feather. It's really pretty.
Nice. I'm gonna
Is
put it on.
You put to ask that I maybe can look over it later. I think he's a little bit confused right now.
Yeah. Vero still kind of like Vero felt really bad for walking back through the slime, and is like a little guilty, and is still kind of like thinking like, do I have to do I wipe it off my feet? Do I apologize? So Vero's very distracted while you guys walk into this room.
There.
Slime on his boots. How do I get this off without being disrespectful?
Alright, what's over here?
As you proceed that way, it's a little dark, Kali. So unless someone,
She has a light
No, I
on
mean,
her
it-
shield unless it's timed out.
oh, yeah, it's timed out. It's definitely been longer than
Okay.
an hour.
Oh, okay.
Well, let me through. I can see.
Well,
Again,
Between
no,
our lights. You're small enough.
Yeah, you guys also have torches and things like that. So
Yeah.
Oh,
as you
yeah,
guys
we
are
do. Naomi's also holding a torch.
as you guys are walking forward, you realize it's just another bookcase. To the northern side of both of these rooms appear to be little doorways. It's just another empty bookcase. There's some paper scattered on the ground. The shelves seem to be well made, like they're solid, like wood shelves. These clearly were used to holding lots and lots of weight.
Do the papers on the floor say anything?
They're again just like the study. They're kind of illegible, and they're just too old to read.
Okay.
Rose, are you
Okay.
just walking into the room, or are you examining the bookcase?
yeah, I'm examining the bookcase, I guess.
Okay, make me an investigation check.
Okay. I can try. Hey! Not bad.
Oh, bad. Oh god, the skittering again. Stop! I hate it.
You actually you think there might be something more to these bookcases. As you look, you cock your head a little bit, and you're trying to look. The light isn't moving. The flame flickers a little bit, but the light isn't like shifting around. But as you tilt your head, the shadows in the bookcase seem to be moving. And then there's a face, and it leans into your face and smile. Roll me initiative, everybody.
Oh shit! Oh no!
Mimics.
Oh shit! I don't know what that is, but the description was so creepy. Like
Yep.
I
Oh
don't,
no,
I
that's
don't.
awful. I hate it.
Plus 1, 16.
Oh hey!
Nice, 19 on my part.
I got
Excellent. Hold on a
2
second.
nice
I have to roll
initiative
initiative.
rolls this night. This is really nice.
Do we all roll initiative or
Yeah.
only?
Oh yeah. No.
everyone.
Everyone roll initiative. Monsters are attacking your cleric.
They're mimics. How are they all mimics? Or is it just the one?
Well, we don't know
Right.
that
You don't know what it is.
the characters don't know what they are.
I know, but I'm asking as a player.
Oh,
the
you don't know
was-
what it is.
Okay.
But the description
I
was
don't
super screamer worthy.
Okay.
Ugh,
Yeah. It
disgusting.
was definitely a horror movie style jump scare for
Yeah.
Rose.
I got a 17.
Okay.
Man, dice just feel nice in your hands. I keep juggling mine in my hand.
Yeah, I understand. It happens.
I'm constantly like wiggling mine in my. My hand.
Alrighty.
Oh,
Maybe
I'm
20
glad.
minutes.
I'm so glad it's not just me. Like I'm doing it with all the dice in my hand.
I roll with my
I would
hand
say it's kind
constantly.
of it could be like a stin thing.
Yeah, maybe. I do have ADD. I do stim a lot.
Okay.
I do. So.
Top of the round. 20.
That would be Sarabi.
Cool.
Or
So Robbie got a 20.
Shadow.
She got 21.
21.
21. Nice. So Robbie. 20. 19. 18. 17.
That's
I got
me.
it.
So Kali and
I
Rose.
got a
Yeah.
19.
Oh, sorry. Noemi got a 19. So Noemi first. Rose and Kali, who has the higher dex?
I got 10 for Dex.
I have 14, so.
So Kali goes first.
Yeah.
16? 15? 15's Vero?
Mm-hmm.
14? 13 is Pill?
And that should be everybody.
Perfect.
It's exactly the same order that the last fight.
Shit, it is.
It is.
Oh my god.
Well, at least we're consistent.
At least for
now.
tonight.
Okay. The creatures get a surprise round first. So the one for Rose doesn't get a surprise round because it revealed itself, but the other two in the room do.
God.
God, there's more.
Oh.
So let me go ahead and reveal those two because they jump out and
Here we
get
go.
you guys. Token layer.
God damn it! I knew it!
Where's the other?
Yeah.
Okay.
Figured.
This doesn't look like something I can actually hurt with an arrow.
This
Yeah.
might be what I told you about. Worried
I don't know
about,
how to fight
poison.
this thing.
All right, just
Let me
1 second.
see.
I want to double check their speed.
Fast little bugger.
Oh, there's more than just 3.
Where did that one come from?
Okay, so 2 are going to attack Sarabi and 1's going to attack Kali.
Okay.
So first, the 2 attacks against Kali, or excuse me, the 2 attacks against Sarabi. I'm just going to roll them at the same time. 14 versus Sarabi.
No, 50.
Okay, then they both miss, because the other one I rolled a 2. So, 1 against Kali, though.
Mhm.
21 versus you.
Yeah.
Awesome. You're going to go ahead and take 2d6 of necrotic damage.
Uh-oh.
Oh, jeez.
Alright, so you're going to take 8 points of necrotic damage, and Your strength is reduced by by 1.
Oh,
So whatever
okay.
your strength score is, drop it by 1.
This is 15. Doesn't affect anything then.
Perfect.
Cool. How much was it again? 8?
Yeah, you take 8 points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
As the shadow reaches into your armor and almost seems to pull out your life force.
Okay, good. Wasn't what I was worried about. Awesome. Alright.
Alright. So that's the shadow's turn. For the surprise round, we're gonna start with Sarabi.
Oh, you say talking is free, so anybody know who the fuck to hurt these
How to
things?
fight these things?
Can I like cast
Yeah.
Thunderwave or something?
Well, when we get to whoever's turn who might know what they are, I'll let you know. Sarabi, you don't know what they are. You can make a nature check if you want.
Yes.
It'll be a bonus action.
Well, sure, and I must be the only rancher in the world that has absolutely no points in nature. Yes.
That's fine. Ro must be the only druid in the world who has no points in survival.
You guys are useless together. Sarabi,
Bro was sheltered for a very long time.
Sarabi, they're scary shadows. They're scary shadows.
I'm gonna take the dagger because at this distance I can do shit with my bow.
So you're gonna hit him with a dagger?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna tag this one.
You're gonna attack 2.
Yeah, it is
So-
probably is going to just cut the air, but what else can I do?
So D20 plus, I think your dagger should be strength because you're stabbing with it. No, it's dex. Never mind. It's finesse. So go ahead and use dex.
So yes.
So it's D20 plus your proficiency plus your dex. So D20 plus 5, I think. It's whatever you would use for arrows for the attack roll.
Yeah, but with arrows I have the bonus on.
Okay, so minus the bonus for being a ranger.
Let me
So I think, let me look at your character sheet.
+3.
Yeah, so your dagger's a +5. Just straight up +5, and then it does 1d4 +3. I think, though, you have a short sword. You have a sickle.
Yeah, but that uses strange.
Oh, yeah. Never mind. Stick with the dagger. So...
Wait, why +7? Wait,
it shouldn't be +7.
no, wait.
It should
There,
be...
+5.
There. Okay, 19. Yeah, you hit with 19, and you're attacking Shadow 2.
+3, right?
Yeah, so it's 1... Yeah, so you do 6 points of damage. You watch as your knife cuts into the shadow. It doesn't seem to, like you're used to, like, hitting things. When you hit something with a dagger, you're expecting it to, like, sink in. It just kind of, like, flashes through. The shadow disperses some, but it's not doing the same, like, impact you're expecting it to.
I actually expected that as a shadow.
Yeah, so you make that attack against it. You also have your move action if you want.
Yeah, but I have to engage. They are both gonna...
Yeah, if you
Kick
move
my
away
ass.
from them, because you didn't use your action to disengage, they'll both get attacks of opportunity on you.
Yeah. I just clench my teeth and endure it.
Okay. Noemi, your turn.
Okay,
Uh,
I think first I want to. Can I make a? Can I also make a nature check?
yep, you could try to make a nature check.
Cool. 17.
You've
And
vaguely
again?
heard of things like this. Of living shadows. You remember, like, stories from when you were a little kid talking about these kinds of things, but you're really just not... You know, lots of things are described as living shadows. You don't really know what that means. It clearly was trying to pull the life force from Kali, so maybe it's evil. It's really hard to tell. You're just not trained in this kind of thing. You just don't recognize what they are.
Okay. Since it's a shadow, maybe they're afraid of light. So could Noemi make an illusion of like a being of light next to one of the shadows?
An illusion of a being of light. It's minor illusion, so it's a little
Yeah.
hard. Like making an image of yourself that's kind of like a fake image of you is kind of easy. But I don't think minor illusion can create light.
No, it's not to create light. It's to make like the illusion.
Well, that's just it.
Of-
It's
okay.
an illusion of light needs to generate light to like work. Does that make sense?
Yes, I
Like
understand what you're saying.
it won't cast shadows or anything. It doesn't look real.
Okay. Then she's
Like
just gonna make a duplicate of Sarabi then.
Okay.
I understand it. What you're saying now. That makes sense.
Where do you want to put the duplicate of Sarabi?
Right over here.
As you make the duplicate of Sarabi, you realize that this is very familiar. Like the shadow itself kind of matches the shadow of Sarabi that you made. They look similar. You realize that they're not that your illusions, now that you're seeing them against another shadow creature, is very very telling that your illusions are not nearly as useful as you think that they are sometimes, because creatures with any kind of intelligence would definitely be able to tell Sarabi looks like Sarabi versus this shadow creature that has a Sarabi-like shape, unlike Rose, who can do the real.
Which is why I haven't used it on anything intellectual.
Yep. The slime probably wouldn't have noticed. Just saying.
Yeah. I figured it wasn't that smart. It's literally slime.
It's literally slime.
Literally slime and acid.
Okay,
That's what it
so
is.
that was your bonus action, Noemi. Now you can make an attack action and a move action.
Okay, so Noemi's gonna shoot Shadow 2 with an arrow. And then
Alright, and you'll have
she's gonna move here.
Okay.
So.
You can move in between, so you can just go ahead and move there and shoot. But you will have sneak attack damage because Sarabi is in threat range of one of the shadows.
Okay. So then she will do that. So let me see. That is. I'm gonna use my arrows.
Okay.
So that is. I'm so off with this today.
Should be 1d10, or should be roll your d20 plus 7.
1d20 plus 7. 17 plus
You hit.
7.
You hit. Don't sweat it. You hit.
Cool. And 1d8
plus 5.
plus 5. I rolled an 8.
Holy shit. Okay.
Yeah.
And you're hitting.
I love
You attacked Shadow 2, right? So you did.
Shadow 2.
So 8 plus 5 is 13. Okay. You guys watch as Noemi just plugs an arrow. It sinks deep into the wood as it just rips through the shadow. It's still there, but it's less corporeal.
Well, it's good to know that they can be damaged.
Yep. Okay. Sorry, I'm doing math. Hold on a second. Okay. But again, you were expecting, like, the way it sunk into the wood, you were expecting it to, like, deal more damage. Again, it doesn't seem to be doing as much damage as you would expect an arrow of that strength. Scully, it's your turn. There's a shadow creature standing in front of you.
Just gonna slash at it, try and take her strength away. Come on, it's her favorite part of it. Alright. Oh, I got an natural 20.
Nice, super hitting.
Holy shit. Okay, so natural 20s are fun. So you double your dice. So
okay,
roll.
So double the d8. So do you want me just do I roll?
Yeah. So roll 2d8 plus your 1 weapon bonus. So it's like 2d8 plus 5, I think, for you.
It's plus 6 actually.
Plus 6. There you go. 2d8 plus 6.
5 and 3, 8 plus 6. 14, right? Is the math right?
I hope so. So you did 14 points of damage?
Yeah.
You hack into this thing, and again, just like Sarabi's arrows, you're expecting to find more purchase, and it just slides right through the weapon, right through the shadow. It just cuts through the shadow, but it doesn't find that nice meaty thunk of purchase that you're used to.
Okay.
Okay, are you moving at all, Kali?
No, there's no point.
Okay. Rose, it is your turn. Rose, make me a religion check.
Oh boy. Okay. Yeah.
Ain't nobody
Hey!
calling. Nice.
Rose!
Whoa.
Of course you know what these are. They're undead. They're
Yeah.
called they're called shadows. They're the ghost is the wrong word for them. They're the after image of a creature that's killed by something like it. So if a shadow kills a creature by dropping its strength to 0, it comes back as a shadow. It's like binding the soul permanently to the prime material plane instead of letting it move on. All of these are damned souls trapped to this plane, and there's one really easy way to get rid of them. Radiant damage.
Which
So
I
basically,
Oh.
throw Rose
You
at all of them.
Do you
yeah, but I
do
only
you
have 2 spell slots.
do you have do you share that with the group?
Rose,
Do you share this
you
with the
have
group?
this ability called the let me look at you have channel divinity, which
I
is
thought I used it last time.
Did you?
Remember, last time we got together, I used my ability to make a clone of myself because Noemi forgot that she could do minor.
I 100% forgot I could do that.
I didn't take it down to 0, but I didn't. But I haven't like rested for a full day or anything.
Don't you have 2 channel divinities?
I thought I only had 1, but I guess I.
All right. Nope. I'm rule checking. I have a book. Hold on. Let me check the cleric rule. In
Cleric
intermission
rule
while the
book.
GM looks
Is
things
that
up.
Bible?
Fox, are you sharing this bit of information to the group, or are you keeping it to yourself?
I gotta see if I can channel. If I can.
If she channels divinity, this is gonna be real apparent what the fuck they are.
Yeah.
So they're just like leftover souls then?
Basically, apparently.
Oh.
Oh yeah, we're fighting. Shouldn't there be fighting music?
Oh right. Let
Wonderful.
me fix that.
Yeah, it's very peaceful for fighting music.
Yeah, I'm just like, this is nice.
There. It's fight music now.
2 steps from hell.
Mm-hmm. Nope, you only get to use it once and you haven't rested yet. Nope.
Or at least not rested long enough.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a long rest.
Yeah. Okay. So. Alright. Got 2 spell slots. I can do. Yeah, there it is. Okay. So. Wait. I did not click that!
Click what?
Oh, I did click something else. Whoops, I meant to click this.
I did click that.
Okay, so once I realize what they are, I cast Guiding Bolt directly at Shadow 1 since it's closest to me, and I can't see what anybody else is doing. And that's 60. Oh wait, need to first roll the hit.
Make a ranged spell attack against it. You are making a ranged spell attack against a melee creature, so you're at disadvantage for the roll.
Okay.
Oh, because you're next to it.
Because she's standing next to it. So, it roll 2d20, take the lower number.
All right. Okay.
11 plus your spell modifier.
My spell modifier is 4.
You hit.
Okay. So that's 46 damage.
What's the lowest damage you can do on 46? I'm trying to think. It's 4
4
plus what's your spell modifier?
8.
8? Okay. No matter how low you roll, you just obliterate the shadow. You don't.
In a beam of light.
In a beam of light. If you want to, I'll let you roll the damage because they have a vulnerability to radiant damage. Whatever it is, you will double the damage against this creature. So if you want to just like roll 46 and then hear how much damage you do to this thing. All right, 9.
Plus 4.
So 9 plus what's your plus 4? So 12. No, 13. So you did 26 points of damage. You watch as she grabs her Avandra's her holy symbol to Avandra and extends her other hand to it, and glowing energy beams from it, and the shadow like hisses out as it just evaporates.
Nice.
She just obliterates this one.
Okay. These are shadows. These are shadows. If they drain all of your strength, you will become one.
Mm-hmm. And the other... Oh, and you also know that the strength drain is not permanent.
It doesn't last forever, but we need to... Sorry, I forgot to do this real quick. Oop. Because use that. It doesn't drain your strength forever, but you can't let it drain all of your strength.
Okay.
Alrighty. Rose, you can also move if you want to. Because you're not in anything threat range anymore. It's dead.
Yeah, it's quite dead.
It's super dead.
I don't think I need to move. The room's so small.
No, you don't need to. Okay. End of Rose's turn. Vero, it's your turn.
So, I hit now that it's radiant, so I'm not gonna use the spell this time, but I'm gonna use the feather knife and try to get to the Kyrus and, like, slash it.
You can try to stab one of them with the feather knife. Alright,
Yeah.
where are you moving to?
I think I'm gonna move the Shadow 2, to go to Shadow 2, Sarabi.
Okay, move over to Shadow 2.
Will you?
Perfect. And then you're using the dagger. So it's
Yeah.
1d20 plus your... I think I have the feathered dagger on your character sheet, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone can see it.
Yeah.
Well, no. On her sheet, I actually wrote out what is she's attacking with the dagger on her.
It's
on the front page?
1d4 plus 1 radiant damage?
Yeah, so you do... but you have a plus 4 to hit. So d20 plus 4, and then 1d4 plus 2 is your radiant damage from the dagger.
d20 plus 4?
Yeah, so 1d20 plus 4 to hit the crit. Holy shit! Yeah, you hit it! Okay, so now roll 1d4 plus plus 2.
Plus 2, alright. Shit.
3 points of damage. But it's radiant damage, so you double it. So the shadow takes 6 points of damage from the radiant from the dagger as it drives into the shadow. We killed 1. I'm doing math. Hold on a second. And you're stabbing 2 for 6.
Clearly the dice hate me.
Okay.
Roll 20 hates everybody.
As you guys watch this Vero radiant damage, you remember that this dagger is something. It's holy. This weapon that you've gotten, this feathered knife. You guys watch as he plunges the dagger into the shadow, and it seems to scream as the light energy is different. You've seen Rose cast radiant spells. Just now you saw that brilliant golden light, golden green, and it's gorgeous from Avandra. And this one's different. It's gold, but it's not. It's like platinums and silvers. It's just as bright and just as beautiful, but it's cooler. It's a colder color. And it completely obliterates the shadow.
Woohoo! Nice.
I mean, 2 more.
Sorry, just 1 second. Alright. And Shadow 2 is just ripped apart. And Vero, you stabbed with knives before, and it goes right into the shadow, and you feel it has purchase. You just hit it, and then yank out, and the shadow just vanishes. Okay.
Nice.
That is really cool.
Hill, your turn.
What can Bill do? He doesn't have anything radiant.
Alright,
He might
I'm
not have
gonna.
things that are radiant. He does have things that are magic.
I pull out my crossbow.
Or that. Sure.
Yeah. Like all my spells are useless. All of them.
You don't actually know that.
Well, the
Okay.
character doesn't know that. Yeah.
The character doesn't know that.
No, the character doesn't know that your spells are useless. The player doesn't know that your spells are useless. You haven't hit them with a spell. You don't know.
Just because it's not radiant doesn't mean it won't do anything. Radiant doubles damage.
They're undead. Necrotic damage is useless. They're
One or
probably
two.
willing to bet they're also resistant to like acid and poison. So the cantrips are useless.
Well, also you have people in that direction, so
So maybe not acid.
Maybe don't use anything that splashes people!
Like maybe magic missile and that's it, but that's again another wasted spell slot. So fuck it, magic missile then.
Magic missile?
Yeah.
Okay, 4d4 or 3d4 plus 3.
Alright.
And which one are you shooting at?
What?
Hold on, I'm gonna show you this one.
Okay, you're gonna shoot at a 4.
Yeah.
Can he like?
I just can't see the numbers, so
Holy shit.
oh shit.
Nice.
Nice.
Yes.
You watch as the number 4, which hadn't been hit yet, you watch as the bolts of glowing energy come, you just like flicking them off your finger as you fling 3 bolts of magic energy. A spell you guys are all now very familiar with him using. 1, 2, 3, right into the shadow, and it seems to sizzle from the light itself. Like it seems to be burning away. It's barely, you watch as it's just very thin wisps. It's still alive, but it's not looking good. So that was the Pill's turn. Shadow's turn.
There we go.
So the other two are going to
this
stay.
one.
So the
There's
other two are going to
another
stay
one.
where they are. Well, it had to move. It was slow. So yeah, the other two are going to stay where they are, and they're going to attack. Who they're going to attack? Sarabi, though, on the way by, that shadow moved in and out of your threat range. If you want to, you can make an attack of opportunity as it moves by you. Go ahead and roll a d20 with your dagger,
Okay.
because it flew by you and darted away. So as it came out from underneath the door, you stab at it.
Just D20. Just D20.
Yeah, d20. It's just like a normal attack. So with your dagger.
Plus your dex.
Yeah, so d20 plus your dex plus your proficiency bonus, which is 2. So it should be like, yeah, nice. Yeah, you hit it. So go ahead and roll damage. It's 1d4 plus 3. 5. It doesn't sink in as much as you'd like it to, but you do kind of yank some of the smoke out of it as it flies, as it zips by you. By the way, these things were crawling underneath the doors when they entered the room, like seeping underneath the doors and spiraling up into these shadows. These shadows created, it's almost like a smoke monster made of just darkness. Okay,
What does it smell like?
one attack's going to be on Pill. So first attack, 12 to hit you, Pill.
I'm dead.
You're not dead.
God, no.
You little thing. 5
That
points of necrotic damage.
That was just on your armor class.
Oh, okay.
Oh, our poor wizard. He's so squishy.
5 points of necrotic damage, Bill.
Oh, okay.
So you're not unconscious,
I'm
but
dead.
you do lose 3 points of strength. So whatever your strength is, drop it by 3.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Again, not permanent, but so do keep in mind what your actual strength score is normally, so you can move it back up there if you survive. Let me know if anybody's strength, by the way, during this fight drops down to 0, because that's an insta-death.
Oh,
For the record, if any of your stats drop to 0, it's insta-death. I don't know if we've ever
Even
had to
like
cover that before.
Even like wisdom
Yeah.
and charisma.
Any of them drop to 0, it's insta-death. Because it's a physical part of yourself that you are at 0 for.
wait, who left the conversation?
Looks like, no. Who
Rose?
left? Rose. Ah, what happened?
I don't know.
Oh,
What?
internet crapped out.
Shit. Well, it's not her turn again for a little while, and none of the monsters are attacking on, and hopefully she'll hop back in a minute. Okay. First, the shadow thing's gonna see if it can determine whether the shadow creature next to it is Sarabi, or whether the one in front of it is Sarabi. It had rolled up enough that it figured out that the one in front of it is Sarabi, so it's gonna make an attack against you, Sarabi.
Got it.
Okay. 13 to hit.
Nope.
Okay, it leeches. It tries to like grab a hold of your soul, and you kind of like jerk away from it and break whatever shadow hold it was grabbing on you. One more against Kali.
Can't touch this.
Oh shit, Kali! I rolled a nat 20.
Okay.
Ooh!
Nice.
That hurt.
That's not a good thing. Why'd you say nice to that?
Oh wait, it's not a good thing.
No,
No,
it's
I
not
rolled a nat
on
20.
Callie.
Oh shit! I thought you rolled the net
No.
20. I was like, whoa!
15 points of damage, Kali.
Okay.
Very bad. Oh no.
She's at 0.
You also
Hell no.
No, it's just 1 point more than what she had.
Kali, you also lose 4 points of strength.
Okay.
Okay.
That's my character.
Kali's unconscious and collapses to the ground as this shadow seems to like loom over her unconscious body, pulling. It almost looks like it's pulling the air out of her lungs.
Oh,
Motherfucker!
It's the end of the shadow's turn. Sarabi, it's your turn.
Hell no! I'm making an attack against this asshole.
Alright, so you're gonna make a ranged weapon attack against it.
Yes.
Okay, the shadow standing next to you is going to get attack of opportunity because you're using a ranged weapon and get next to it.
I don't care.
Okay, D10, you miss.
Fuck!
Actually, I'm gonna let you re-roll that because you're not in range of hitting the creature, because with the bookshelf in the doorway, you can't actually see it. You'd have to move to be able to shoot the monster there.
Like here?
Yeah, you could shoot it there. Okay, so it's gonna get the attack of opportunity against you anyway, so it'll just take one. But now you are more than you can now re-roll and try to shoot the monster.
Okay, what's first? The attack of opportunity or?
They happen at the same time, so you can go ahead and do yours, and then I'll do mine.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, you hit. So go ahead and deal damage to the shadow creature 3.
Nice.
11 points.
Max damage.
You did, yeah. Again, the arrow doesn't seem to be taking as much purchase as you're expecting it to. But you do eat into it. Again, it looks very wispy, just like how Shadow 4 looks wispy, like it's barely hanging on to the corporeal world. It's just it's almost dead.
Come on, Noemi, it's
But
yours.
it's gonna wait, hold on a second. It has to make an attack against you. 4. 9 versus your armor class.
Nope.
It misses.
I'm a ninja.
You are a ninja. Noemi, your turn.
Alright. Noemi moves here and then shoots.
Okay.
Are we still-
And that is a d20 to hit.
Bring it down!
17?
Hits.
Alright, and then a d8 plus 5. Where is my d8? There it is. That's 3 plus 5?
So you do 8 points of damage. Cut it down. And
Uh-huh.
you're shooting 3, right?
Yeah.
Again, you watch as the arrow you manage to line up the shot just because you have pretty decent range, given that you're like point blank. You have just enough that you're able to catch what remains of the wispy shadows, and you completely finish dispersing it. The arrow rips through it and hits the stone behind. But you do kill it.
Oh, fuck you. She bends down and taps Callie's face. Come on! Shut up!
Okay, so that's Noemi's turn. Kali, go ahead and make a death save.
Okay. 11.
Okay, that's 1 success.
Okay.
So you were still okay. Rose, is she back yet?
No.
Okay. Then I'm gonna go ahead and control her if that you guys are okay with that, unless one of you guys wants.
Should we read it in
Good
general?
with it.
Okay, she's
Just
gonna
a-
grab a hold of Pill. Actually, how would you guys like her to act? Because she can either go over and heal Callie, or she can pull Pill out of the way and make sure he doesn't die. It's up to you guys.
I could try to heal Kali.
Yeah, but
And, like,
Pill,
right next to her.
Pill as priority.
Okay,
Callie's
alright.
fine. She still has.
Rose is
her
gonna
healing
yank
spells.
Pill away from the monster as her action. So she actually, what she does is she kind of switches places with Pill. So she just kind of like pulls you out of the way, so it prevents you from taking the attack of opportunity, Pill. And so neither one of you will get the attack of opportunity. But this way, Rose is in its threat range now, and not you, Pill.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that was her action. That was her action. Is just like, get the hell out of the way, you stupid wizard.
Ouch!
Especially because she knows that you're not very strong, and she knows these things eat strength. So if this thing kills you, out of everybody in the room, it could probably kill you fastest by draining your strength. So it's stay away from them. So she yanks you out of your way. Vero, it's your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna use Cure Wounds on Kali.
Okay.
So that's... Let me pull it up really fast.
I think Cure Wounds is... Crap, I don't remember.
Forget. Sorry.
Yeah, me too. Don't worry about it. A lot of spells.
1d8 plus spellcasting ability.
So 1d8 plus 2.
Yes. 1d8 plus 2. Which is 3.
You get 3 points of health back, and you are conscious.
Yay.
Yay! Vero, you still have movement? And a bonus
Yeah.
action.
I'm not sure if I can, like, step another thing to death. Probably not.
Probably not this round. You used your attack action. You used your main action to heal Kali. That was your standard action.
Yeah, okay. I think I'm gonna remain here because I don't see what else I can do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bill, it's your turn.
Okay, so I don't waste a spell. My last spell slot. This time I pull out the crossbow.
Okay.
I tell Sarabi to move her fat ass out of the way so I can shoot Shadow.
Okay.
And I shoot it.
Roll a d20.
Alright. D20
Plus your dex.
plus my deck. Okay, hold on.
Yeah, d20 plus your dex plus your proficiency modifier. Are you proficient in crossbow?
Hold on. I gotta look at my character sheet.
Ain't nothing wrong with a fat ass.
Yes, you can use a light crossbow. So it's d20 plus 1, then 1d8 minus 1 for the damage.
Like D20 plus 1 and 1d8 minus 1.
Yeah, so go ahead and roll d20 plus 1. Alright, you hit.
Aw.
Success. Now roll a d8 minus 1.
Okay. There we go. What the fuck?
Oh my god! I can. Wait, let me screenshot this.
Oh, roll 20 is evil today.
I'm telling you, Rachel don't like nobody. Do not use your own dice. Use your own dice.
I'm gonna buy my own dice today.
Dude,
I don't care. I'm gonna buy my own dice
They
today.
don't cost much, so.
they really don't.
They're really
Buy a
cute.
nice set of dice that you like and use those because, god damn it.
How?
At least our audience is happy.
Beth, are you okay?
I'm sorry, you just got 0 on damage and I'm trying to figure out how to that.
When the? It's like what? There are lots of them and voices.
Okay.
100% hit, but also not.
Okay. Yeah, it's really. Okay. So you line up the shot like you think you've got it in your sight range, like with the crossbow. You really don't use this damn thing very often. And you line it up like you think like you're aiming in just the last remaining bits of shadow. And as you fire, it goes just slightly underneath. Like if the monster had been slightly bigger, you definitely think you would have hit it. But it just a little bit underneath the shadow monster, and it seems to like swirl around the bolt as it sinks into the door. You deal no damage.
How the fuck? Alright.
Feels like never again.
Oh my god. Sorry. It just happens so rarely. That's all you zero damage after hitting.
Happens to
Kitty. Oh, let them hurt.
Yeah. Okay. Alright, I'm good. Okay, so that was Bill's turn. Do you want to move?
yeah.
Okay. Okay, perfect. Shadow's turn. One's gonna move forward and it's gonna make an attack against Robbie, and the other one's gonna attack Rose. Is she still not back yet?
No.
Oh. Okay, well.
I mean, pretty soon I have to go pick up my husband so he can take a break, and hopefully it'll be back by the time.
Yeah,
I get
hopefully we'll be able to take a break. Because you guys are gonna need to like sleep or some shit. Because you guys are mostly dead. After this fight. But let's go ahead and I'm gonna do the first one against Vero. So this one's gonna be against Vero for Shadow 4.
Oh, alright.
20 versus your armor class.
Shit.
Yeah.
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 Alright, 2d6. Take 10 points of necrotic damage.
10 points. Alright, I'm at 5 currently.
Alright, and then subtract 2 from your strength.
Which is, let me see, strength. Oh gosh. Huh?
Don't forget to write down what your actual strength score is so we can like push it back up when you're after this fight's over.
Let me just look. Oh, my strength is 12, so it's 10, right?
So now it's 10.
Yeah.
Okay. And then one against Rose. I think 18 hits her. Sorry, I'm pulling up her character sheet. Yes, 18 hits her armor class. And then 2d4. Excuse me, 2d6. She takes... Does she have resistance against necrotic? I can't remember. Sorry, I'm reading her character sheet. Damage resistance just against poison. Okay. So she takes 7 points of damage. Okay, and then we drop her strength by 4. Shit. So her strength is a 13 normally. I'll write that down. And then I'm going to drop it by 4. That's going to put her at a 9 strength. Okay. So that's that. That was the Shadow's turn. So Robbie, it's your turn. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, cool. Alright, I was really concerned for a second. I'm like, oh my god, have I just been talking to myself for a couple minutes?
I
Okay.
can see
Nah, we were just like listening to you trying to figure this out.
yeah. I can see that Kali is out of danger. Still talking a stupid cap. So I'm going to attack the shadow again. My dagger.
The shadow in front of you. Go ahead and make attack roll.
She did.
I did that.
15, that hits. Go ahead and roll damage. That was exactly what you needed.
Yay!
Yes!
Okay.
Yay!
Just the last little bit of shadow, even though it's evading you, you're like, not this time, and you just right through it, and you watch as it just disperses.
Cool. Oh, so nice. I still have my movement?
Yes, you still have your movement.
I like move out the way.
You can't actually stand there. There's a bookshelf there.
Well, I'm gonna push
You can't stand
out
on
the way.
Vero. You can try to shove Vero out of the way if you.
I go gladly to the side, if I may.
Okay, yeah, go ahead. Oh, actually, one down. Move diagonal, because that's the table.
Alright.
You can't exactly stand on the table. I don't think Sarabi shoved you up onto the table. That would be an interesting act of.
Literally lifts Vero and sits him on the table. No!
Yeah. Move. Noemi, it's your turn.
Alright, Noemi's concerned about Callie, but she's gonna let Sarabi deal with it. She notices that Rose is still dealing with the thing, so she aims.
Okay, you will get sneak attack damage on this because she is still in its threat range.
Okay. So first the D20.
+7.
7 plus 7, so 14.
14. That hits.
Okay, and then the D8.
Plus a D6. +5.
Ah. So it's a D8 plus a what, you
A
said?
D6 +5, because you're rolling sneak
Okay.
attack.
Great. So that's 6. Shoot. Where's my 6-sided die? I can't find my 6-sided die.
Do you just want to roll one for you then?
Oh, I found it.
Ah. Success.
That's a 4.
So you're at 10 +5 is 15 points of damage.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not magical, so it's halved. So it takes 7. Okay. You, again, a really powerful shot by Noemi, and the creature just doesn't even see it coming. As the arrow's released, it flies across the room, digging into the stone wall behind it, and ripping a chunk of smoke out of this creature, but it's still standing. It doesn't seem to do as much damage as if you'd been hitting a more solid creature. So
Okay.
that's Noemi's turn. Did you want to move at all?
Naomi's probably gonna move here. Maybe see if she can get a better shot.
If you're jumping up on the table, you need to make me an acrobatics or athletics
I
check.
can, because she does do that.
Yep.
Let me see what her acrobatics was. It's 5, so
D20 +5.
D20 plus 5. 16?
Yep,
Plus
you
5?
hop up to that table really easily. You hear it creak a little bit because it's old. You're like, oh shit, maybe this won't hold my weight, and then it does, and you're like, okay, just like be very careful. Okay, Golly, it is your turn. You are conscious and laying on the ground.
I gotta stand up.
You hurt
That's half
a lot.
movement.
Half
Yeah.
movement,
I'm
so
gonna
you
use
should
bonus
have
action to shake off some of the damage with my second wind,
perfect.
which is a D10 7. So let's see, 7. So I get 10 health back. All right.
Nice. You kind of like shake your head, and you feel it's like your armor's heavier. It's like you're just tired. Your armor's heavier, panting from the weight of it because you lost a lot of strength here. But you still have your standard action and your movement, and half your movement.
I guess she'll just try to pull out her crossbow and fire it at the remaining shadow.
Okay. I think pulling because you would have to switch weapon. So I think switching weapon is it would be a standard action to switch your weapon.
Okay.
Because you don't have quick draw.
That's right.
Okay.
And does she still have part of her movement? Half of
Is
it?
what?
She
Yeah, she still has half her movement, so you can move closer.
So I can move right there.
Yes.
Alright.
Okay. Rose's turn. Rose is gonna be like, ah, fuck this. And let me pull up her character sheet really quick. She's gonna hit the crap out of it. I think she has a mace, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, she has a mace. Alright. Oh, but her strength's weakened. Alright, let's see how this goes. Okay. She rolled a nat 20, so
Nice.
Nice.
Help us,
She's
Sakana!
angry.
She is angry. She's an angry, angry halfling. So she dealt 4 points of damage to it.
Oh. What was that?
I don't know. She
It's
dealt 4
gone.
points.
Oh,
She's-
it's back.
Hey!
It's Rose!
Hey, Rose!
Hi.
You're not
And
doing
your turn!
but you just hit one of the shadow monsters. There's only one left. You just whacked it with your mace.
Yay.
Yeah, you
rolled
crit
a
it.
natural 20.
Alright.
Yeah, you crit it. So congratulations.
Yay.
Yay!
It's very wispy, but you aren't doing very well. Like, your health isn't that high, but you used your attack action to hit it, so if you try to pull away, it will get an attack of opportunity against you, but it's up to you whether you want to risk it.
We're all here to support you.
Yeah, I'm
And there are
just
2 more
gonna-
people get their attacks before you, and it's very wispy looking. Before
Yeah,
it tries to attack you.
I think I'll just try to, like, defend myself.
Okay. Alright.
Let me just try to log in.
Vero, it's your turn.
I'm gonna try to run to it and use the dagger again because I'm also kind of I saw so many people fall before me right now, so I'm kind of determined right now.
What's your movement speed?
Let's see, it's 40 feet, I think. Yeah, it's 30.
Okay, cool.
Can I?
You'll have to go the long way around the table, and you'll have to run through Noemi's illusion. But other than that, you should be able to make it through. It'll disperse your illusion, by the way, Noemi, for him to run
It's
through
okay.
it.
She was gonna drop it anyway. She's not even focusing on it anymore.
Yeah, I'm gonna use the dagger again. So 20 plus 4. Right?
Yes, it should be. It's on your character sheet. It'll say feather dagger.
11? Did I hit it?
Oh, you just miss.
Shit!
You reach out like you're gonna knife it, and you just slightly miss. You're really not used to stabbing things with a dagger, and so like your aim's a little off.
Oh no! Fuck!
Okay, well, that would make it Pill's turn. There's one shadow creature left, and you can see it from where you're standing.
I don't want to waste the last spell slot.
Don't forget, if you kill a monster with a spell slot, it does get health back.
We're resting anyway.
Oh yeah, fuck it, magic missile then.
Okay, 3d4 plus 3.
Yep.
Nice! Okay, from what you guys can actually tell, the thing evaporates with the first missile, but Pill keeps flinging them second and a third, and it just completely, with the blinding light as they impact against the stone wall, it just completely evaporates the last shadow creature.
That puts everyone on the kill board.
Pew, pew, pew. There we go. And Pill, you gain 1 hit point. No, 2 hit points back, I think. Yeah, you gain 2 hit points back. As you guys actually watch as the creature's shadow is dispersed, Pill actually takes a deep breath and looks a little better.
Good, who cares? I'm gonna move to where that
Who
is.
cares? Okay, so that's the end of combat. Yay!
Yay!
Oh, we need it. We almost died! Whee!
Yeah, you guys really aren't doing so hot. You guys have been in here for like nearly 7 hours from wandering around and checking things and things like that. You guys have been attacked a bunch. You're tired and you're really sore. Like you're really sore and hurt. Either you can try to it would take probably another hour to march your way entirely out of this, or you could just sleep in the dungeon. It's up to you. But you guys are like getting close to,
We
like,
should go to. We should go where Harold is. That place was pretty basic.
Yeah, that seemed like a pretty good place to rest.
Where were you going?
The place where we found the body before, where the tree.
Oh,
and the...
nice. We're gonna go sleep with the corpse. Cool.
Yes! That sounds wrong.
Gee, I sure hope we
That
don't.
sounds really wrong.
Sure hope we don't raise a zombie.
I mean, I hope he doesn't matter to have roommates for a night.
Yeah, you guys can go ahead and head over there.
To go all the way back to the entryway, a whole hour.
About an hour.
Okay.
I'm gonna help I'm gonna help Kali. I don't care if she doesn't.
It'll take you guys about 30 minutes, especially with the secret revolving door. It lets you guys go back that a little bit faster. So it'll take you guys about 30 minutes to just like stomp your way back through the dungeon. I'm gonna just go ahead and let you guys move. You guys can just move up there at your leisure. Just go ahead and move all the way back to where you guys are gonna nap. And then
I have no idea what this is.
you'll find it. It's up a little higher.
It's so big.
Wait.
No, I mean just straight up goes into the tree and lays on one of the branches.
Where am I? Oh, there.
Just get, yeah.
Where am I?
Like, I don't feel that weak. I mean, I feel weaker than I normally do, but not that.
I don't care. I don't care.
Meanwhile, Rose is like just exhausted. Probably is just gonna pass out on her bedroll.
Okay.
Yeah, Noemi's sleeping in the tree.
As you guys actually get back into this room, you guys remember you could see a little bits of sunlight coming through. It's darker. It's you guys are now realizing that the sun is set. This has been your only kind of like window to what the outside world is like. You guys realize it's past dusk. You guys have been in here, and the sun is set. And as the sun sets, you guys can all. What was it?
No, it's alright. Sorry, I talked into you. Please explain.
No, go ahead.
No, it's fine.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll let you guys take your long rest, and then I think Sol, you need to go take a break real quick.
I have to go pick up my husband. I'll be back
Okay.
in a little bit.
Yeah.
Perfect place then.
Alright, cool.
Cool.
So we make a
chance
fire.
to go get something to eat.
Yeah.
Quick,
So
'cause I'm
so we'll take we'll be back at in 30 minutes or so.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
probably.
fine.
Okay, perfect.
Yep.
We'll be back in about 30 minutes. While you guys are gone, go ahead and heal. Take all your spell slots back. All that jazz. You guys are back up to full. And all of your strength comes back. So whoever lost strength, that includes you, Rose. You're back up to 13 for your strength instead of having 9.
Cocks her head at him and she's like, you're doing a good job, right?
And he just kind of smiled slightly and said thank you. He didn't say yeah or no. He didn't either go into either way, but yeah.
And then she flushes and she's like, yeah. Just don't look too into it. And then she looks away. Turns away. That was an interaction they had.
Sorry,
Yeah.
go ahead.
So then she turned away. And then she probably looked over to Pill. She's like, Pill, get to rest, and for the love of God, when we wake up in the morning, do not wander off without me.
You need a supervisor.
Yes.
Rose already threatened to stop healing him at this point.
Sorry,
Go
but
ahead and you can heal yourself up. By the way, I don't think you're at full hit points right now. You can go ahead and finish doing that. But what were you
And then
saying?
she just glances at Collie.
Sally's
And then looks away.
because she lost a lot of health and she hasn't felt this physically weak since she was a kid. So she's like, yeah, I'm gonna take a break. She's used to having 16 strength, not 11. So.
Yep. It's
You're cutting in and out for me. Beth.
difficult to walk.
Let's see if this fixes it.
change.
Uh-oh.
Our stuck your face in doorways, stuff like that. Walked into a slime. It happens. Into a slime. It happens. This is the best of us. But yeah, you guys all kind of like. You take the first watch. So you take the first watch. About 4 hours, you wake up. After about 4 hours, you wake up. Who? Vero. Do you wake anybody else up, or do you wake anybody else up, or do you just stay awake by yourself?
I'm gonna stay awake by myself.
So Vera will take the remaining watch. The rest of you guys have an uninterrupted sleep. Again, nothing really happens. Nothing really happens. There's nothing spectacular that happens. You clean some of the. You clean some of the. Thought about like you needed to clean the knife. Like, isn't that what you're supposed to do? Like, isn't that what you're supposed to do? Use a blade. You're supposed to clean it. Use a blade. You're supposed to clean it. Feather dagger. There's nothing on the feather dagger that you think you need to clean. But it's just an interesting situation. You feel like you're not doing anything helpful, and so you've got this like emotional block that you're trying to work through. Things like you killed a couple of those shadow monsters. You killed a couple of those shadow monsters. You know, but it's difficult to see yourself. You feel like you just don't. You feel like you just don't know your own abilities as well as you should. You're starting to get this feeling like maybe you need to go back and maybe your master again. See your master maybe you again. Should never have left. Maybe you should never have left in the first place. And it's a hard place for you to be. And it's a hard place for you to be in because you're so determined to do what you want your way. And the fact your way, and the fact that you think you might even to you that maybe you should go back. That maybe you should go back is just painful. You're kind of in a your own like miasma of thoughts of the watch, but nothing jumps out and gets you guys. Okay. And with that, you guys all wake up. And you guys hear birds. And you guys hear birds distantly in the mountain above.
No, I mean just hears voices.
Yeah, you hear birds talking. Mostly it's fuck. It's morning. You guys start to see a little bit of dawn rising. Because you guys went to bed fairly early. You guys kind of get up with the dawn.
No, I mean nearly falls up the tree.
Yeah, you actually know. I mean, you hear. You hear super loud right above you. Birds.
You're right.
Sarabi.
I'm fine. Fucking bird.
Friendship. Just one second.
No.
Okie doke. Alrighty. Yeah. So, you guys are now to your usual shenanigans. Don't forget, you guys need to mark off. You guys had dinner last night. This morning. You guys got to mark off your rations.
Okay. Yeah.
Problem with my rations.
Something the hunt hears in our rations.
Let's see.
So I have food.
That brings me down to 7.
Now, Vero, you guys do drink some of your water, and you realize you're starting to get low on the water you have. So there is this pond in front of you. And you do have that handy dandy purify food and drink in that feather knife. If you want to use it, because you guys are starting to get low on water, and this will be a perfect place to refill your water skins.
Okay. I mean, I could do that and then pass it around so that everyone can get their own
Actually, what you can do is you can just purify the pond itself, and then just let people dip their water skins in and fill up.
We'll do that.
So yeah, any 5 foot sphere radius. What you need to do is you're gonna have to wade into the puddle and cast.
Okay, I'm gonna do that. Where's the feather net? So which is purify food and drink.
And you don't have to burn. It doesn't cost a spell slot for you. You can just do it. As you're casting as your knife. You can only do this once a day. So you can only do this once a day until the next dawn. You won't be able to do it again until the next dawn. But You go ahead and cast it, and now the water itself has been purified. You guys watch Vero steps into the pond. Vero steps into the pond. Dagger and places the dagger into the pond, and it seems to float almost on top of it. Float almost on top of it. His hand and then he puts his hand over the knife. And again, you guys watch that beautiful silver light that's radiant. It feels radiant, but the energy itself is almost cold. Vera, you feel while you're standing in the water. You feel while you're standing in the water. It actually dropped. The water itself is now a chilly, but it is crystal clear. But it is crystal clear. And I believe what languages do you know again, Vero? What languages do you know again, Vero?
Elvish, Celestial, Common, and Druidic.
You recognize when you start speaking a language that you understand. Very few other people will understand this language because it is celestial. You were speaking a chant. You normally when you cast spells, you speak them in Elvish. Speak them in Elvish. Just how you always learn. This particular spell, when you speaking in celestial, which is something you've heard Rose speak a couple times. Rose doesn't actually know. Rose doesn't actually know. It's just when you cast spells, as the base of the language. The other thing is, make Callie me a perception check.
Valen, honey. Go back to sleep. Ooh. You okay? Choking on your own spit.
I do that too. I understand. It's difficult.
Come on. Yeah, I know. There you go. Lay your head down. Okay. Perception, you said?
Yep.
15 plus 1. 16?
Awesome. Well, you're kind of waking up and stretching. You guys are watching kind of Vero do this. You guys are watching kind of a bit of cool magic. You're watching him, and he begins to. You understand what he's saying. Kali.
That's weird.
You understand the words that he's saying. You understand the words that he's saying. Never heard this language before, but you understand it perfectly.
She's gonna completely come out of the conversation as with Sarabi and just kind of stare at Vero and frown, but not say anything.
Okay. Okay, you absolutely understand the language. Never in your entire life heard. You've heard Rose say things in battle, and it never occurred to you. And it never occurred to you. Oh my God, she was speaking a different language. You've gotten the sudden realization. How do I know that? Okay,
so that probably notices that Callie suddenly stops paying attention to her.
Yep. You are literally mid-sentence. You are literally mid-bite. You're like you just stare at Vero like you've had it.
What the fuck?
That's a funny visual. Just with the
wide-eyed. Oh my God. Because normally when you've been hearing magical spells shout, it's in combat. You are paying attention. You are paying attention. I'm gonna go ahead and add something. Kali. Normally in combat, you don't shouting your spells. You're not really shouting your spells. You're not really paying attention to what they're saying. This situation, I'm gonna go ahead and add something. I'm gonna go ahead and add something. Your language.
Boy, stop spitting it out. Don't give me that face. Come on.
One second.
I know I was mean and I woke you up by taking you out of the car seat. I'm sorry.
Okay. So now there's a thing you now know what language you didn't realize you knew. Okay. Okay. So that we're dealing with Kali's backstory too a little bit. So there's that. Yeah. That's really all that happens. That's really all that happens. Anyone else has any kind of earth-shattering thing they want to discover about themselves.
I think I'm gonna wait out. Get a little bit of water.
Yeah, everyone can. You guys can just kind of fill up your water skins. Vero, you definitely noticed Kali kind of shit stare. Holy shit stare. I have no idea why.
He just kind of looks at her confusion.
I look between the both of them. Between the both of them. Tell. Hey, what is? Look at it. Hey, look at it. What? Why the face? What? Why the face? I mean, I know. I know. He's cute, but not that cute. He's cute, but not that cute.
All I heard was something. Why? I know he's cute, but not that cute.
That's what you hear, Callie. That's what you hear, Callie. You were so focused. You kind of hear Robbie start talking to you. Robbie start talking to you. What?
She's like, who?
What's Harvey was saying?
Oh, boy. You make it hard for me to focus on RP when you're constantly Okay.
Because if he did, he's just gonna blush and be trying to say something but giving up on that one.
Robbie, did you say that quietly or no?
Yeah, quietly to her. Yeah, quietly
Okay, so
to
Vera
her.
might not have heard it unless he's super paying attention.
Okay, good. You did good.
It could work. He has like super.
Anyway, she'll just kind of blink at Rob and be like, nothing, I just thought I heard something.
Okay, you sure you're okay? She puts her hand on Gary's forehead. You're not going down for something. You took a really bad hit there. You're not making making the need to sit, right? You need to sit.
She roll her eyes like, I'm fine. Don't worry about it.
Wow. Okay.
Just hungry and
but I'm watching behind you.
I'm just hungry, and you just cram the rest of your
She's trying to deflect is what she's doing. It's like, okay.
That's a fantastic visual. I'm literally imagining your face, and you just like up in your face, and you just like rest of your food in your mouth, and just like make in your mouth, and just like make this like a holy face. I'm sorry. I can't hear you over my own chewing.
I can't hear over food.
I'm gonna use inside. I wanna know if she's lying to me.
I'm gonna insight check her.
You wanna insight check Callie? Okay, go ahead.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
Go for it. It's gonna go.
4.
No, she definitely can't hear you. Can't hear you. Sorry.
So I have to roll
there we go.
a
Sorry.
section, I
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
12.
Okay, so Callie is definitely lying. To hear you over her own chewing. But you don't. You're trying. You think that there might be something more with her having heard something. You know she doesn't want to talk about it.
More than used to Kelly's way of deflecting. Since you've known her
by
since-
stuffing food in her face, and pretending she can't hear you. It's super common for this. You're really used to it.
Kelly goes like hyper focused on one thing.
And goes, I know you're bullshitting me. I know you're bullshitting me. Now, but you were gonna talk later. But you were gonna talk later. Go sabe 18 Kalisu.
Guys, like, hey, we still have to talk later about what you're hiding from me, so... Stick her tongue out of
This will be a mutual conversation. That needs to happen. Okay. Anything else? Anybody else? Anybody else wants to do today?
Probably just walk over to Pill, take his water skin, and then just hand it back to him, and then fill hers. Hand it back to him, and then fill hers.
Nice. Nice.
So, simple little act of kindness that if he points it out, she's gonna deny.
Nice. Okay. Anybody else? Anything else before you guys head out? Back out to the dungeon this morning. Okay, cool. You guys successfully stayed overnight in the dungeon. Congratulations. As you guys open up the door again, you guys all hear that little noise. And unlock noise. You guys are all still new adventurers. This is new for you guys.
Before we go, I'm gonna go.
Do we want to go back?
I'll pat Haro's shoulder and go. Thank you for company.
Yeah. So you guys have up. And then you also have back down the way you came. Didn't actually finish. There were doorways in the library.
Do we want to go back that way, or do we want to go a different path?
I'd say let's stay away from the library. We just finished almost dying.
I agree.
I know I know. Maybe we won't have a lot. Maybe we won't have a lot to cover because due to the place. We already had it surrounded. But I want to know what. Is here.
So you guys are gonna head up. Towards the north, or which towards the north, people? Or which pick a direction, people?
Okay, we're going that way.
Okay.
Damn it! God damn it!
As you guys start to head up the hallway, you guys will need a light. You guys will need a light either cast a light spell, or this area up here isn't lit.
Yeah, I cast a light spell on Kali's shield.
You are a beacon of light as always.
He's confused, but in a significantly better mood than yesterday.
As you guys are walking,
I think those kind of in the mist mood because of what he was contemplating the night before.
Oh right, how do I do this? Fuck.
Raven Rose behind.
Well, no, it's interact with it. Can't interact with it. My laptop or tablet.
It's okay, I'll move it. You slept.
Okay, so then I guess it's
Okay. Wait. Before you move forward. Click on your health, and then you type in the number, and then you can type in the number. So just type in your max. There goes. Perfect. Okay. When you had first come storming down this way yesterday afternoon, you've been rather angry, and you really hadn't noticed. Down this hallway, actually are dozens of cobwebs. The hall is just full of spider webs.
These things.
That's what you guys see. That's what you guys see. It's full of cobwebs. It's full of spider webs. Full of spider webs. You had your head over your shoulder, like, now, Pill, don't go wandering off. Don't go wandering off, and you almost walked into one of them, but you caught yourself. They're not invisible. And it's just paying attention. The hall is full of spider webs.
Well,
You don't see spiders. You don't see spiders.
We
can.
Take out her rapier, kind of like on a stick, like that.
Yeah,
but with just spider web.
You're gonna stick to your sword very well, but you do kind of, and they hang down, and they hang down the walls, and then you kind of cut them off the walls, and then just kind of hang there. Nothing happens.
Poor spiders.
If we left, if we left here and there's nothing here, then we probably just left the webs there.
That or they're farther in.
No, that's another thing.
So do you keep hacking through the webs, or you try to do something else to get rid of them? Because like you're cutting them, like your height, so everybody else is gonna have to cut them again up higher.
I mean, we could set it on fire. But really wouldn't like to harm spider. She likes the spider. Sorry, likes the spider.
Does anybody want to make a nature check? Anybody want to make a nature check to see if you can tell what kind of spider webs they are?
I could make a nature check. So we'll just step forward and try to. Don't let me down.
What's a spider?
Yes, he's focused on what Callie's not telling you.
Yeah, this is totally a mouse. A type of mouse.
And that's 14, and that shows that kind of like does something.
I'd like to know too.
Yeah, it's really only people who are trained in nature can try to identify them. Pill, what are you rolling for? Pill, what are you rolling for? Hapes?
Go.
I can't. We can't hear you. Oh no. You may need to exit and log back in.
Is his mic not working?
No, we just
No, we can't hear you.
don't hear.
No, we can't hear you.
Someone type it. What if he can't hear us? What if he can't hear us? Oh, okay, never mind. He can hear us. Oh, okay, never mind. He can hear us.
Why? You've been talking? Why? You've been talking? Nobody hears you.
Yeah, we can't hear you. Yeah, we can't hear you.
No. No.
Man, I super love my icon right now. It is just super in my face with highlighter colors. I love it.
Okay, Ken. We still can't hear you. We still can't hear you.
No, we still can't hear you.
Ah!
Are you using your phone? Are you using your phone?
Discord.
Yep. Yep.
Oh no! Oh no! We lost the wizard! We lost the wizard!
Again.
Again?
Again.
Again?
Hello. Hello.
Up and down.
Alright, we got it. Okay, we got it now.
Nice, 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 nice.
It feels very much like the Verizon Wireless. Very much like the Verizon Wireless. Cool. Can you hear me now? Cool.
Yeah, no, I just switched. No, I just switched my phone.
Okay. Why would you roll for? Why would you roll for?
No, I didn't realize. I didn't realize you had to be trained in nature.
It's a trained in nature situation. It's a trained in nature situation. As much fun as it is to let everybody roll for perception. Letting everybody roll for perception checks sometimes. Like I'm identifying this. For like I'm identifying this. Have you studied? Nope. Okay, you don't know what it is. Nope. Okay, you don't know what it is. But Vera, with the high enough roll, you kind of like the high enough roll, kind of like Noemi, kind of like lean over Noemi, kind of like lean over gnome head, like get a better look at the webs. Like get a better look at the webs. They're not old. They're not new spider webs. They're not new spider webs. These have been here for a while. They're clearly a while. They're clearly nothing cobwebs. No spider is currently living. No spider is currently living in these.
Okay, those are actually
what did you cast? Pill, what did you cast?
Mage hand, and I just rip away.
You guys watch. Okay, you guys watch. What color is the mage hand? What color is the mage hand? You guys watch as an ethereal white hand. Like just zaps down the hallway. Just goes flying down the hallway. Just goes with like high fiving the columns and just like whacking them off the wall. Yeah, nothing. It doesn't. Yeah, nothing. It doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be. It just keeps going. It just keeps going. It just goes flying down the hallway. It glows, by the way. You guys actually get to see more light as he goes running down the hallway. Running down the hallway. Little kid equivalent of just hitting everything available. Let me go ahead and clear. The fog really quick. The fog really quick.
That actually seems pretty useful for cleaning.
Use that mage hand more often.
I want 20.
The mage hand, as it kind of goes flying down the hall, actually just continues to remove the cobwebs, and you guys can actually start to see. It actually, because Pill doesn't know where the end of the hall is. He just kind of throws the hand out there, and throws the hand out there, and then just ripping down the hallway, ripping cobwebs off until it hits the end corner. But it glows. You guys actually are able to see farther down as the glowing hand starts yanking more cobwebs off the wall.
I'm gonna look back at him and go, sweet. She thinks it's pretty cool.
But yeah, see, you guys managed to successfully clear the cobwebs from the. Okay, there's a hall right in front of you. Down where it seems to turn down, farther down, south, and then farther down it'll turn south. It's what you guys can see. It's what you guys can see.
What does Melanie see down this hall? Does she just see a lot, or is it
it's a hallway. It's a long hallway, but there are 6 doorways on either side. Yeah, there's 6 wooden doors. They're much larger than the doors. They're much larger than the wooden doors you're used to. They're like the big oak doors that first room had. They're staggered. And they're staggered. So there's one here, one here, one here. Here, and then they stagger all the way down the hallway. They stagger all the way down the hallway. Every other way, they're just across the way. They're just doorways. All the way down the hall. All the way down the hall. Until it seems to be some kind of you can see the back. You can't see the back wall. You can't quite see the back wall. There's some kind of room opening up down this way, and it seems to like open up into another chamber. Or you can
doors down this hallway.
Well, I don't see anything. I'm just gonna use mage hand and make a light.
Okay, you make a light, and I'll start revealing some of the areas. It doesn't glow very brightly. I'll send it down like this hallway. Okay.
Hello? Hello? Sorry. Sorry. For a second there, I was like, did it disconnect again? Did it disconnect again? Okay, good.
Everyone is waiting for the grand Everyone is waiting for the grand reveal. Doorways. So yeah, with Mage Hand, Callie starts to head down. Callie starts to head down. You guys actually start to see more. She's this giant beacon of light. Giant beacon of light.
You go first.
6, 1, 2, 3, yep.
Wow,
Rose is like,
what do you guys want to try?
You guys stopping and looking at any of the doors? Stopping and looking at any of the doors? You're just like trying to get down the hall.
Cal's just trying to give light, I guess you can say.
I mean,
So that the other two humans and the
Looks
halfling
like this door.
well, I'm gonna check this. Well, I'm gonna check
Okay,
this.
so Sarabi, Noemi, you guys both check the doors. They're not locked. You guys both check the doors. They're not locked. They're just wood doors. They're just wood doors.
I'm not sure to open more than one at the same time.
Just do one at a time. Just do one at a time.
Okay. Let me look. You guys are in. Let me look. You guys are in room 11. Okay. Go ahead and open. Who's opening which door first? Okay. You guys open up that door. I'm not gonna bother to move the doorway. It just takes too much time. It just takes too much time. Not a lot of space. There's not a lot of space. Yeah. Yeah, because you guys will see into it. Yeah, because you guys will see into it. You open up the doorway. And there's nothing in it. Nothing in it.
Okay.
It's an empty room.
Nice.
Okay.
It's an empty room.
Maybe the first one. Maybe the first
You're
one.
gonna open this next one. You're gonna open this next one. Okay. Again, same thing. Nothing in the doorway. Nothing in the doorway.
Okay, here.
This one?
Alright, we're gonna open up this
Here.
one. Alright, we're gonna open up this one.
I don't know.
Again, it's empty. Again, they're like it's empty. They're like kept in here. Probably these will probably serve some kind of purpose. But you guys really just don't know what it is. As you guys start to head farther down into the hallway, this end, you guys can see those little candelabras seem to light up this chamber. As those little candelabras kind of like come to life, just illuminate as you guys just illuminate as you guys reach whatever proximity for them to ignite.
Well, I say we should open the rest of the doors. Open the rest of the doors anyway. We might as well.
So which door next?
This one. That one.
Okay, that one. Okay, that one. Just as empty as the others.
One by Noemi.
This one.
Oh, we are here already.
Still empty.
That's one.
I'm not sure about this, to be honest.
I prefer to have the doors open because then we will see.
There is some kind of trap door in the floor.
I say because she knows about traps.
Yeah, let's not.
Make an investigation.
You'd have to get closer to make an investigation check. But yes. Okay, go ahead and make an investigation check.
Where did they put my dog? Where did the 20-sided die go?
The all-important D20.
There it is.
I have all mine like lined up.
That is 17.
17. You bend down and you realize as you've examined. You know what a trap before. You know what a trap is. This is a trap door. You lean forward. You realize there's some kind of that if you open up this door, something is going to fire out of the doorway the minute you recognize the way the pressure system is. You think with your thieves probably disarm it. But you know that you don't want anyone standing. You don't want anyone standing, or either they close the door, or you don't want anyone standing directly behind you because whatever's going to happen flying out of this trap door.
All right. Close the door behind me. Do not open it.
Are you sure?
Do you want us to go? Perhaps and
Extra sure.
As sure as it can be.
This could prove to be dangerous.
She can make her own decisions.
Why don't you have me summon? Why don't you have me summon a commander to go with you?
You know, if there's another person in the room, if there's another person in the room that you think if with enough space, you think if with enough space with the way you are, you can probably duck in time.
Listen. I hate to say this, but I'm small. I'm small. Okay? I ain't gonna get hit.
Okay.
If one of you is in here with me, you ain't gonna be so lucky. You ain't gonna be so lucky. All right. So do what I tell you. And please close the door.
Okay. You're the adult. You're the adult.
You're the adult.
You're
the adult.
She's a lot older. She's a lot older.
Technically 40-something.
Don't hesitate to scream if you guys.
Meanwhile, I'm gonna check this thing.
Whoa.
Pretty.
Oh shit. Okay. Oh
Sure,
shit.
okay.
Okay.
Damn
Sure.
it, I should've been looking at the screen. I plan on Callie grab whoever walks by. Rose just ran off screen.
Sorry.
Cool. Okay, hold up. It's cool. Okay, hold up. Let me get.
Yeah, because I totally thought Callie would have grabbed whoever passed, but I had switched over to Discord right when she did it.
Okay.
Damn it.
So here's the thing. Here's the thing. You're approaching the mimic. You're approaching the chat. You're approaching the chat.
It's a chest? It's a chest? So it was like some sort of like desk.
It's too late. She said she walked up to it. Okay. Before we deal with that, whatever that involves, may or may not involve another fight. And I don't know how much late you guys want to stay. I don't know if we want to just wait here and have like it start with like a fight next.
We start it with the fight next time.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So we're gonna deal with Noemi. What Noemi is doing inside the room. Go ahead and make me a thieves roll. Go ahead and make me a thieves roll. You guys don't. Nobody move your mini. We're starting it's roll. Yeah. It's your thieves tools. Your thieves tools.
That is down here. What is the PRO? Hold on.
Because it should be D20. Your dex bonus plus your dex bonus plus proficiency. So it should be 5 plus 5. We think your dex is plus 5 plus 2 for your proficiency bonus. Plus 2 for your proficiency bonus.
Yes, 23 plus 23 plus roll.
That's a 6. That's a 6. Roll the D20.
Okay, perfect. So you roll the D20. Perfect. You roll the D20. You got 16 on the D20 or 16 on the D20 or 16 total.
On the D20.
Okay, perfect. So you got a 21. Okay, perfect. So you got a 21. You're like, oh, I definitely know how this works. You reach your fingers in underneath the latch. And you manage to press down the lever that's keeping that's keeping springing, and you pull open the trap door. And you pull open the trap door. You were surprisingly disappointed when you discovered this trap was already so there's nothing in it to spring on you. Despite the fact that you succeeded at disarming it, but it's also false bottom. Stonework. It's just like stonework. It looks to be a spear hole where like a spear would have launched itself out of the trapdoor.
Shitty.
There's nothing there. And As you guys progress, as you were like, that would have been really cool. I could have really shown everybody how awesome I am. Trap. I did it all by myself. It was really neat. As that happens, you guys are. It's been an exciting adventure. It's been an exciting adventure. You know, it's a new day. You guys are having a great time. Sarabi, you're exploring. Yesterday was rough for you. Yesterday was rough. And you know that going to be rougher as you're proceeding forward.
But I can.
Cool. Chests have stuff in them. Sure, the last one you guys found didn't have anything in it. You shouldn't get your hopes up. And as you walk forward, put your hand on the chest. You put your hand on the chest. You know this is going to be a good day. You put your hand on the chest. The tongue comes out of the chest and wraps around your arm. And that's where we will end as today. as you guys will now be fighting a mimic next round.
On the other side of the door. On the other side of the door.
You've got your hands on your hips staring down, hands on your hips staring down, and you will shit. And then from the outside of the doorway. From the outside of the doorway.
Robbie, you
Also, I could make alternate, kind of alternate. He was trying to.
What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do?
So I'm gonna make a note that we're gonna start. I'm gonna make a note that we're gonna start with the initiative fight. You guys want to roll initiative when we come back? Roll initiative when we come back.
We can do it now, I guess. That way we just jump right in immediately.
Yep. All right. Let me get my cheat sheet. Let me get the initiative all right. And we'll write the initiative all right. Mimic fight at the top of my sheet, so we know what we're doing. Okay. And then I need the guys form a mimic. I was really excited about because I got to throw a lot of dungeon monsters at you guys. The mimic got a natural one. Whiff. Okay, whiff. Okay, so
it's 10 off.
Damn. Okay, so looks like Robbie goes first with a 23.
An adventure.
22. 21. We got 21. I think. We got 221. I think.
Yeah, 221's Callie.
I think
the other one's Callie.
Callie, you've a higher dex. Callie, you've a higher dex.
So.
Okay, so Callie's first. Then Vero.
Actually, no, wait. What's your dex, Sano?
My dex. Let me see. It probably is. It's 15. Probably is.
Yeah,
it's
one
15.
higher than mine. So yeah. It's
Okay,
actually
so
Vero
Vero's
first.
Okay, so Vero then Callie. Vero then Callie.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
20, 19, 18, 17 is Noemi, 16, 15,
The next two are 6.
15. Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, awesome.
Both Pill and Rose tied.
Yeah.
I think Rose is a higher dex. So we're gonna go Rose is a higher dex. So we're gonna go Rose first, then Pill, then the mimic because the mimic got a nat 1. Damn it! My monsters keep going at the end of the round. I'm so mad. Okay, and the mimic at 2. The mimic at 2. Okay, but it is a surprise round. But it is a surprise round. So we're going to start with the mimic at a surprise round. So Robbie did not know it was a mimic.
I didn't even know it was a chest. I didn't even know it was like a table. I thought it was like a table. That's what I wanted to look.
Okay.
First where you walk in.
I totally thought it was like a table in the middle of the room.
Alrighty, well that's what we will pick up. We will pick up. We will go to start next with a fight. Very exciting, guys. Very exciting, guys.
Oh yeah, Phil points and laughs at Sarabi.
Phil points and laughs. Fantastic.
Virgo just goes, shut up. Fuck please.
Oh, this will be fun. Alright. Okay. I'm gonna log out of roll 20 then. Alrighty. We'll leave everything as it is. Guys. Very exciting, guys.
Have a good night, guys. Have a good night,
You
guys.
found the mimic. Yep. Nice.
Totally got it.
Cool there. I love it. I don't know how to feel. Again.
Alright. Have a good night, guys. I'll probably post a poll here soon for our next session.
Cool.
Alright, night, guys. Alright, night, guys.
Night.